Hello, everybody, and welcome
All
back
right, my lover.
to the penultimate episode of Exploring Shaldaera.
Woo.
We're almost there.
We're almost there. My name's Eli O'Hara. I will be your dungeon master, your game master. I will be your navigator for the second last time. As next week
Aw.
we will be wrapping up this wonderful mini campaign and finish telling this lovely little story that we have been doing for the past couple of months. We don't have many things to go through before we get started. I do want to say there is something that Cass and me have been working on together for a while and will continue to be worked on. You've forgotten what it is, haven't you?
Quite possibly. You got us anyway. I have a lot of plates spinning
Working
here.
on it so long.
Yeah. I forgot I wrote a whole sub race like at one point, and Kat was like, "Oh great, you've done it already." I was like, "No, I haven't." And like, "No, you have." So this is entirely sorry. Carry on, Eli.
Right. So, based on the kind of like love we've had for this setting so far, Cass and me are going to be writing a next arena campaign setting. It will be surveillance's guide to next arena. So we're not quite sure on logistics of a few things yet. We're still working that out about in relation to funding and how we're going to get everything done, because we want it to obviously like look really good and be really, really good. But if you follow the Advanced Dungeons Twitter account, that is likely where we will be posting more information on it. And obviously over the next number of weeks and months, we'll say a little bit more about it here on this channel when we're back to streaming the ADID main campaign. We'll give more detail on it then. But yes, this is something that is going to be in the works. So if any of the cool subclasses tickled your fancy, like the Oath of the Reaper that Maddie has been playing, or the School of the Senses that Rune has been playing, or the Spear of Virtue, which Cass has been playing, plus a number of others, including little bits and tidbits more on information about the NPCs and the parts of Next Arena that we've not really got to see in the campaign so far, just due to limited time constraints, etc. There'll be a lot more to explore in the book when we do release that. So that is going to be something. If you find yourself missing the adventures in Next Arena, just keep an eye out over the next while, because you may be able to make some of your own quite soon. Think that is it. There's nothing anything else urgent we need to go through. So with that, let's get into tonight's episode of Exploring Shaldaera. And we are back. So, where we last left off our band of merry explorers, you used the party at the Temple of Ithelar to infiltrate your way into the temple and find the secret passageway that teleported you into the Temple of Delphaenia, the Temple of the Oracle. You came across this mystical pool of water, which Tristania said, look, if they're still about, they're probably going to be down here because this is kind of a secret passageway, like kind of retreat thing that we've got down here. So you find yourselves down in this kind of weird passageway that the more arcane attuned among you figured out was essentially like that one scene from the Never-Ending Story with the laser beam eyes. And Tristania deactivated the defenses and you went through. On the other side, what you found was the entrance to what could only be described, and you only found this out when you got in there, to a labyrinth. And while you were in there, you were definitely not alone, as it seemed that something was even lurking in the walls, and you felt a very frightening presence coming towards you. You got to a center platform, which ended up being a teleportation circle, and you teleported into this room, this kind of temple-looking room, where you were faced with an ancient false hydra, which was playing some kind of fuckies with you the whole way there. Those of you whose characters would be aware of false hydras could basically now deduce that like the thing was kind of there with you the whole time, but you just couldn't perceive it because it's a false hydra until you arrived in its lair and were able to face it down. And Athanasios landed a hell of a killing blow. Once again, this is becoming quite a habit. And you guys made your way down to this. It looks almost like a village type thing. And that is where you find yourselves now, in this kind of village area, where you saw two Dunmeril females who came up to you, wearing the same kind of like white robes that Tristania wore when you first met her. Now, in this area, you can see right near the bottom of the area is what appears to be this kind of lake where there seems to be various people sitting and lounging, and the two ladies lead you down there and say, look, let us get you down, get you rested, get you rejuvenated, and we can discuss things. I'm sure you have questions about what you've just come to face with. And just
so many. It's like a blur. It's like I wasn't even here.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, here's your sword back, Ben.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, didn't even know it was gone.
And as user led down, Tristania turns to the two girls and is like, Thalia, Electra, it's good to see you both and in good health. Yes, we've done what we can. Little lost in your absence, my lady, but it's good to have you back. And they lead you down to this kind of, there's a lake, but there's like also like kind of more like, if you imagine kind of like rock pools are in the area as well, and there's people that are either just dipping their face in or like dipping their feet in and finding themselves rejuvenated, and as all of you are a little inquisitive about this and dip your feet in, you all gain the benefits of a long rest. As you bathe in the mystical waters of the Temple of the Oracle. So you're all completely rejuvenated.
Do our temp HP points reset with a long rest?
Yes, your temp HP points.
I saw them disappear and I was like, this is how that works.
So your temp HP points disappear.
Cool.
You all find yourselves resting but by this lakefront, essentially. And Electra, one of the girls, begins to explain to you. We've been in hiding for a long time. And as soon as we felt the presence of Our Lady here, she points to Tristania, we felt her presence once again, and we knew that people would try come for us. The wrong kinds of people. So we had to tamper with experimental magic to put in place safeguards, which I assume you've dealt with. We can restore that after you leave. But given everything that we assume is taking place, you're going to need something from us. And she nods. Electra, who has been speaking at this time, nods to Thalia, and Thalia gets up and seems to go into one of the buildings and comes out carrying this object in one of her hands. It's this 20-sided object that Rune is instantly familiar to you from the glyphs that you saw earlier.
On the murals, right?
On the murals. And you in particular, because of your affinity with the Deep One, there were two of the artifacts of the Exalted Ones that you'd be innately familiar with, which is the Magician's Eye of Endless Fathom, which is the one that you...
The one we found.
The one
already.
You found in your Session 0, when you got feeble-minded. And then...
Yeah.
What, are you going to say you didn't get feeble-minded?
I was going to gaslight the hell out of you, yeah.
I keep after session notes.
Gaslight, gatekeep, door boss.
Door boss because of the sun.
but the other artifact of the Exalted Ones that you recognize is this one.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Hierophant's Fragment of Possibility. It's the artifact of the Weaver of Fate, and has been known to have the potential to almost alter reality at a potential great cost. But in addition to that, it's also a container that houses knowledge that is sealed away for very good reason. Because no one should have access to this kind of power, as it would drive them completely mad. So Thalia takes this and passes it to Electra and is like, forces are assembling. We have been aware of this for a long time, but now they are making their move. Thesela Hermine has been orchestrating this for a long time. The thing about our people is there are the gods that you obviously know of that we worship. They're the prime deities of Nixterina. But there's also another who still holds sway over some of our people. She has grown more and more powerful over the centuries. She used to be a fairly minor deity, but she is now, through her lies and deceit, counts herself among the Exalted Ones. The Matron of Spiders, I assume that you have had dealings with either her people or have come across her by mention at this point. I doubt you'd be here had you not. Queen Hermine, in conjunction with a number of leaders, well, a couple of leaders of other temples in the city, they orchestrated my lady's here's demise, or imprisonment, and altered the memories of everyone in Nixterina and further afield on Shaldaera through extremely powerful magic. And this is what has caused this divergence that, now that you've met my lady, I'm sure that at least some of you are experiencing. This, and she holds up it's a dodecahedron essentially. It's basically a giant D20. For those of you who don't know what a dodecahedron is, and she says, this can help reset the balance. If you are to survive the coming fight, and trust me, there is going to be the fight of your lives, you are going to need this. And she gives it to Tristania, and is like, you are our rightful ruler, my lady. I would think that this is safest in your hands. And she holds it for a Tristani holds it for a second, and then looks at all of you and is like, safest, yes, but need someone who's going to be able to use it. Someone who has had dealings with the Exalted Ones before, and has resistance to their influence. And Rune, she walks up to you and gives you the Hierophant Fragment of Possibility.
Wow.
Does anything happen when I touch? No, really. Like, actually, though, like, does anything
Power
happen?
kill.
So
No,
roll a
please.
wisdom saving throw for me. Kidding.
I have more than 90 hit points. I would live.
Kidding.
There's a fireball
No,
centered
literally.
directly on you.
Oh my
It's ninth
god.
level.
No,
Oh, wow.
so this like golden light emanates from the pardon the pun runes that are on the fragment of possibility.
Fragment.
Yeah,
I wrote thing of possibilities.
yeah. So it's the Hierophant's Fragment of Possibility. Is the name of the item, and Rune, as you picked it up and held it, this like white golden light emanates from it, and then it expands to surround all of you. And suddenly, where there was that memory divergence, where you were almost like your mind wasn't quite sure which was true and which was not, you now know the Salah Hermine is a traitor who has usurped the throne, and the recent member of your party, Tristania Glacier, is the rightful queen of all of Nixterina.
Oh my god, that bitch.
Does anything other than like this like aura, does anything happen? Like, what is visible to everyone else? Like, do they see this like glow as well, or is this just like I'm in my own little magical world with this little bikini?
Everyone sees the runes light up and glow and like almost like encompass you, as if You know the way like sometimes a zone of truth is described as like a literal
Yeah.
like, gold, or a sanctuary is described as like a golden field. This is like
Yeah.
this kind of like white gold, like almost force field surrounds you, and then as soon as the memory hits you that this is the truth, it
Like
disappears.
dissipates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
The Oracles of Delphania, we have guarded this for centuries, hoping it would never have to be used, but always prepared that it may need to be. That is why, after Thessala Hermine usurped the throne, we went into hiding, because we needed to protect this. This is the last missing piece that she is searching for.
May I ask, is that a... I know this is used to reset memory, but is it also a weapon of some kind? Is that why she's looking for it?
It can open gateways to permanently open gateways, can cause a bleed of reality, to cause places of other planes to be permanently bonded here on the material plane.
Can Rune like sort of like fiddle with it and see if there like openings or anything, or like inscriptions of how it's used or something like that? Like, can she read it, or is this just like gibberish to her?
Rin, you speak Celestial, right?
I do indeed.
It gives not so much instructions, but very clear wordings of do not open this. This...
Don't fuck with it.
Rune's a child.
Right,
Don't fuck
so...
around it. So we
Let me
find
find
out.
the campaign real quick.
Okay. So what the information that you gather from reading these runes, and you can read them easily. One for... It is Celestial, but it's a very complicated ancient dialect of Celestial that from your time being in a cult of one of the Exalted Ones are familiar with this.
Okay.
This is language of the Fate Weaver, who is really the Weaver of Fate is the only other Exalted One who, like, would be like friendly with the Deep One. Like the two of them,
that's what
they aligned with mortals to drive back the rest of the Exalted Ones and seal them. And
is there a known history of what it does if opened?
It will release knowledge that has been sealed away that, if released, would tear apart reality. Now, you can... There are things with it, from the inscriptions and from what you know, there's ways of using it without opening it.
Okay.
There are certain runes on it which, if you activate, it will give you certain advantages over certain things, or allow you to change certain events. But there is a steep toll. You become, once you've done that, you become incredibly vulnerable to being attacked thereafter. Essentially, in terms of practical mechanics, what it allows you to do is you can change one event that has happened in the current day that you're on, but for the rest of that day, all attacks against you have advantage. You have disadvantage on all saving throws. But you can change without chance of failure one event that happens.
You get a retcon, but you're after that.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask when you say that, is that more of like? I'm just speaking in terms of mechanics right now.
So in terms of mechanics, say if one of you died.
Is that a reroll?
Like if one of you was hit by a disintegration spell and you turn to ash, Rune could use the fragment of possibility, and this is why it's a fragment of possibility. It will change a reality event.
Yeah, it just says no, fuck that.
So,
but you're ripped afterwards.
okay, so it's kind of like a wish,
it's
like a wish spell, but with a lot more disadvantage to it.
Yeah, but it's also a lot better than a wish spell, because with how wish generally works is you can wish for something to change, but a lot of time it may not work. Whereas
yeah, it's up to the DM's interpretation.
Whereas there's no interpretation on this. If an event happens, one of you dies, or one of your allies that you need alive dies, or fucking Hermine opens the doors to the realms of the Exalted Ones and releases all of them.
Stop on the nose. Bad.
No, something of that level, there would probably be a roll involved. But in like, let's say it's like making sure your allies don't fucking die. Like, instead of that disintegration hitting, it misses completely, and then that can't be used again by that enemy. That would automatically succeed.
Okay.
And because it would automatically succeed, that's why there's the fallback of all attacks have advantage on you, and you will take all your saving throws at disadvantage. Ability checks are normal, but saving throws you would have disadvantage on, and attacks being made against you would have advantage.
But you're not technically, like, you're not vulnerable, like your damage isn't doubled or anything like that against you.
No, so that's
okay,
that's
cool.
what I mean by you're vulnerable when you do that. In the manner of it's a lot easier to fucking hit you and kill you.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
It's a fail safe. It's you don't want to have to use this, but in a scenario where
it's the what is the fucking? I feel like I'm a bad Marvel person. What is the?
The Infinity Gauntlet. I was thinking of like Doctor Strange's Eye of Agamotto, where he's like, Dormammu, I've come to bargain, and then like dies and just changes it. So he's like, Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Annoys him into losing.
Yeah.
I want it to be that, but that's not what I was talking about. No, I was talking about the Infinity Gauntlet.
Here I'm thinking about Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
There you go.
So Rune, you're given that, and that is what you figure out.
You're given an Infinity Gauntlet.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hands.
Yeah. Don't Doc us.
Don't place your significant other in front of a nuclear reactor and expect them not to die.
Yeah, that.
I never saw any of these Marvel movies, so I have no idea what we're referencing, but it sounds bad.
Oh my god.
This is Spider-Man. Early Spider-Man.
Never saw that.
Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry.
You suck.
Okay, so that
Ben
happens.
doesn't know why, but he takes it off you.
Is it Ben Amakira or Ben Riley? Because these are two very different conversations we're about to be having. Anyways, Rune, you're given the Hierophant's Fragment of Possibility.
Okay.
Because out of everyone, Tristani is like, yeah, you're the best person to use this.
No checks.
No pressure.
I'm hurt.
Okay.
Ben, you nearly got eaten by the circlet of lies. Like, so
back off.
With
all the
because you wouldn't let me touch it. If I had touched it, it would have been fine.
No.
Right. So
All
anyway,
the peace and love in my heart. No.
so that happens, and at this point, Electra's like, we trust in you. We're counting on you. No pressure, but you kind of need to not fuck this up. Otherwise, we're all dead.
Great.
Or worse. We don't...
Expelled?
How is this not pressure?
We'll be
Okay.
here to help. Like, I feel like you're laying on pressure, and we do. Yeah, I think Rune understands that. Yeah, very high stakes. None of us didn't think that, but we're here to help. I don't know how, but we'll help.
So we have there's two women that Tristania is talking to, and then our entire group, right?
Yeah.
There's no one else.
Yeah, there's you guys, Drac, Tristania, and the 2 oracles.
The party. Okay. Never mind. I'll wait.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to do something, I would advise do it now.
No, it's okay.
Okay. At this
A
point...
question, if I might.
Mm-hmm.
So her mind has worked powerful magic, reinvented an entire realm's memories to grab power for herself. It sounds like the end game is to destroy the world, in which case she does not get to rule. Is there some room to turn her against her compatriots here? She wants to have something to rule over.
No, Thessala's ambitions are far, far grander. And this is Tristani talking, so like, Thessala's ambitions are far grander than the rule over Nyx Arena. What she is planning is to release the Matron of Spiders, potentially some of, and as far as we can tell, the Dragon of the Empty as well, to change this entire realm. Not just Shaldaera, where the rest of you come from as well. Wants to change.
See, that
the
was
entire
good.
world.
Yes, I was gonna ask. Because this sounds like she wants to take over, not just worlds but planes, and maybe become an Exalted One herself. That sounds like this is that type of level of shit.
She wants to rule and thinks that by releasing the Exalted Ones that she is trying to curry favor with, that she will be able to rule this entire plane. The Exalted Ones, for their part, well, rule this entire realm for a start, so the wider L10. The Exalted Ones, for their part, if they get free, their realm will bleed into here.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, we'll all drown then, won't we?
I mean, at the very least.
Or, get burnt.
I think, honestly, both.
You do not want to even come face to face with one of the horrors from that realm, let alone an Exalted One itself.
Oh yeah. This sounds like your blood is boiling and your face is melting off, or your brain is cracking from the insanity. Honestly, I think Doc has the right of it, honestly. Just her ambition doesn't, not that it doesn't make sense, but it just far outstrips what's reasonable in terms of somebody like a baddie who wants to take over the world. So she's just clearly insane.
Yes, exactly. It's Cultists of the Exalted Ones. That's their kind of MO. No offense.
Yeah, I was about to say a bit rude.
Rune,
I just lean over.
No, go on.
No, you could.
So Rune's sort of been like lost in her own thoughts, like fidgeting with this new thing. And I think she's like sort of the weight of the situation is sort of dawning on her, and she's gonna turn towards Tristania and ask, what is it, what is our end goal? What is it that you're asking of me?
She goes to speak, and then you all hear a sound behind you, and like an instant, like almost like what a modern day like jet plane shooting past would be. And you turn around, and you see Lorenthal standing there, caught on his lip. Looks like he's taking a black eye. It's like,
Dude,
we need to talk.
fucking A.
Rune directly looks at Drac.
Drac, gives him a look. It's like, if you didn't have a black eye already, I would punch you myself. Lorenthal just kind of like half smiles and it's like, sorry, there was urgent business. Two things.
This isn't urgent.
There's a couple of things. You three from White Fawn, I come bearing grave tidings.
What? We can... Okay. Is there any good news that can kind of soften this blow?
The other part is, it's kind of good news.
Okay. Okay, let's start with that.
Okay, and he reaches inside his robe and like takes out a very familiar book that you three saw in your episode 0. And
No!
Like, well, I found the Book of the Harbinger.
I slap it out of his head.
It like floats in the air for a second and then like instantly goes back into his hand. It's like, don't worry, I'm the most powerful magic user on this continent. I know a little bit about dealing with these kinds of things. It means that they haven't got it, and that would be catastrophic. The bad news: we find out what has caused all the rifts.
So, was it the Harbinger? That was my guess. Oh.
Your Tarask 10 and Avidar Treearm found themselves in the fight of their lives. They faced this this force they'd never come across anything like before. And unfortunately, not all of them made it. Unfortunately, Avidar Treearm and some of your Tarask 10 are dead. Which is what I have been helping figure out what is going on. Well, between that and I also had to go into a city where this was. It's a whole thing. But this is why I've been away. I've also been figuring out what has been transpiring here in the city and who's responsible. On that, he turns to Tristania and is like, I believe this is proper custom, Your Majesty. Aram has filled me in on a couple of things. I'm sorry to bring these grave tidings, but you had a right to know.
What is the... I think Ben is just true, like, he can't wrap his head around that, and what is, I mean, are the cities okay? Like, a civilization, like, is it destroyed? Like, what?
So, let them explain. This fight took place away from populated area by and large. But the fight caused these rifts that have been appearing to to appear, and things came through like they did here, like the damage we've experienced here, especially in Satan Hall, that was widespread across Altanian. There are a number of your Lich rank adventurers, especially. A lot of high level of adventurers have perished. It turns to Ayak and is like, True Arms Academy still stands. However, Agolene is taking a bit of a beating. To the disappointment of, I would say, no one here. The embassy of the Iozarian theocracy has been destroyed, and the theocrats have retreated back home. For as far as we can tell, none of the students have been harmed. Well, the ones that we have found to be alive, the ones that have been found have not been harmed. We still don't know about a number of others who are still missing, but this is a search and rescue that Kylo Crestwave II and Vipri Cinderclasm, as two of the 10 who are parents of students at the school, are spearheading. This is... I know, this is a lot to take in.
Do you know what the status of the city of New Lunette is?
I inquired about your family, Ben. They're fine.
Ben he collapses. Like not he doesn't pass out, but he's like just like his knees give.
I'm gonna catch Ben. So just with one arm, just kind of by the collar.
Look,
oh, buddy, man.
The city has taken damage, but your family are fine. There are casualties, but not in your close purview. And Ari is fine. The Advanced Armament Research Institute. None of the rifts, as luck would have it, took place near it. Walter spearheaded rescue efforts in the area, and there's been minimal casualties surrounding there. He's been quoted as saying something along the lines of, "This is not my first rodeo." But look, I know this is far from news you wanted to hear, especially given current circumstances, and I promise that I will bring you all home myself, but right now we need your help here in this city. Otherwise, it's not just Nyx Arena that's in danger, it's not just Shaldaera, it's the entirety of Altanian. If they release the Exalted Ones, we are all done for. So the three of you, I'm asking to please stay just a little bit longer, and I promise you I will bring you home myself.
Ben nods.
Dr. Kimball?
Above game having some link problems, so missed some of that, but he is kind of shaken.
Yeah, so essentially, Lorenthal appeared and basically said the incident that's caused the World Squall was caused by this fight between Avidar Treearm and the Tarask 10 and an entity that they were facing. Avidar Treearm and a couple of the 10 are dead. Now the threat has been neutralized, and most of the portals are the rifts across Altanian are closed now at this point. However, it has caused a lot of damage.
And the people significant in our lives appear to be fine.
Yeah, your three families are fine.
Thankful for that, at least.
It's the first thing I checked. Now, can I count on you three? You know, Ben, you said you would. What about you two? Can I count on you three to help us?
Sure.
Of course.
Okay. And he looks to Drac, and Drac instantly pipes up. Do you even need to ask? I've been covering your ass here for the past couple of days. And Lorenthal just sighs and he's like, you're never going to let me live this down, are you? No, not really. And Lorenthal turns to all and is like, well, first turns to Tristan. He's like, Your Majesty, I assume we can... I was already in. You don't have to ask. Okay. Things could get hairy here. So, he turns to the oracles. Like, would you be willing to assist us with a little bit of help? And Electra pipes up. So like, don't worry, we've got you covered. And she goes down to the water and fills up a number of vials, one for each of you, with the water.
Ooh.
And gives it to you. It's like, it won't have the same effect as bathing in it, but if you're in a pinch, it'll help you out. What these will do is when you consume one of the vials, you will gain all the benefits of a short rest.
Ooh.
So it's not quite long rest, but you will, when you drink.
Are we
it,
drinking Oracle Girl bathwater? Like, what the fuck?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Right, okay, let me
You say
clarify.
that like it's a bad
Yeah, we
thing.
are.
Yeah.
No, don't
Just
do
say
it.
yes and move on.
Fine.
You are not
Just say yes
backing
and move
up.
on.
All right,
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
it's good
backing
and
up.
fine. And
We are
no
drinking
further
bathwater.
questions.
That's it.
Yeah,
I'm on
just-
board. I'm on
Just say
board.
yes
No
and
further
we move
questions.
on. And that's it.
Rune is now considering the pools of water in the baths in the temple. She's starting to think about them a little bit differently.
It's like it's not as good. It's not as good if it's not dirty bath water.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit the same if it doesn't have your favorite temple host bathwater.
I'm
Like,
writing it in my notes as short rest bath water.
That's what it
Right.
is.
Let me
And we
clarify.
have one each.
And I am not sorry.
We all get one vial of this. Is that
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
One.
You all get one vial.
one bathwater?
It's not bathwater.
About how
Remember
many
when?
said it was
ounces
bath
would you
water.
say? Will this get us sick?
No.
No, it's gonna make us healthy. It's good dirty bath water.
Right. It's not dirty. It's not dirty. It's magic water. Okay.
Put their toes in it, Eli.
No.
This is good,
Where she
dirty
was.
bath
Where she
water.
was filling up the vials was in a fountain type thing.
We're grippers of what Eli.
Anyway,
Eli,
swiftly.
just give up.
Yeah,
Just give up.
you know,
man.
I give up. Fine. It's magical. It's magical Oracle girl bathwater. Fine, have it your way.
You said it.
Nice.
Why are you yelling at us?
Right. So,
Yeah.
this Oracle girl bathwater, if you drink it, you will gain the benefits of a short rest.
The
That
benefits
sounds
of
correct, yes.
O-girl? E-girl?
Oh, girl, the oh girls.
O-girl bathwater? I'm changing my name on Twitter and no one will understand. Oh, that's fucking funny.
You don't get
Okay.
Oracle Girl bathwater on Critical Role. There you go.
Hey, look at that.
Right.
Anyways.
Okay. Anyways, so you gain this, and then Lorenthal turns to you and is like, "I also come bearing a couple of gifts, and gives you each 3 greater healing potions and 1 superior."
Oh,
So you know that point in a video game where like
yeah.
there's
chests and things.
there's like a chest with like loads of healing items and like extra buffs and stuff, and then the boss music starts.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, so we got. Can you say what we got again? It was
3 graders, 1 superior.
3 graders, 1 superior, and 1 vial of Ogre bathwater.
3 graders.
1 superior.
1 superior.
Ogre bathwater.
Ogre bathwater.
Yep.
Eli,
Does
is it
anyone
only,
have less than like 5 healing pots?
no.
I have everyone's stocked on heals, right?
I have like 10.
Okay,
Yeah,
Eli,
just
I'm
making
about to
sure
say
I
that.
didn't have just like a strangely high number.
Yes, Cass.
Eli, is it a bonus action to drink the bath water? Of
Oh,
Oracle
yeah,
of Delphaenia?
Yes, it is a bonus action to drink it, but your ideal place to drink this would be between combats. So, if,
Well, you could take a full shot.
Between combats, Eli.
Well, you can take a short rest between
you,
combats.
you're going into what is essentially going to be a city siege.
Oh, gauntlet time. Fun.
Oh no. This is not what I want.
So
This
what?
is not what I planned.
Did Lorenthal explain the game plan? What are we doing?
Yeah,
This is
like
swag,
I just
let's
got
do this.
handed this D20
Like a nuke,
of infinite
essentially.
fucks, and I would like a little more.
I was going to
don't.
explain, but then you started going on about fucking Ogre bathwater, so...
Eli, you
Right.
handed it to us.
Right.
I don't know what you expected.
Right, yeah, no,
I'm currently flipping this.
Right, you did good at improvisation. Well done, gold star.
Oh,
Right.
what happened
Thank
if we
you.
just like tilted our head under the fountain? Could we drink from the fountain that way?
Yes, you could drink from the fountain that way, but you're all fully healed. You're all at a long rest, so you won't get any benefits from it currently.
It wasn't about the benefits, Eli.
There are many benefits to bathing in dirty girl foot bathwater.
Anyways,
I'm here
At
for the
this
grippers,
point-
and that's all.
at this point, Lorenthal turns to you and is like, "It's what we're gonna do. Don't worry, not doing this on your own. You're gonna have plenty of help. We need to get to the Temple of Ithelar. The Archon is someone who's definitely involved in this, so that is where we need to get to. We are going to experience a lot of resistance along the way. So expect a number of fights. But I will call in help, and I will be there to assist you. As will... And he almost like looks at the position of the sun as if to say, where the fuck are these cons? And as he does that, you see both Aramis and Kabuto appear in front of you. And Lorenthal was like, you're 3 minutes late. What? You expected me to be able to find this place that easily? It's a hidden temple within a temple that you can only get to through another temple. What did you expect me to do, yeah?
There wasn't a Hydra this time, so... You know?
Oh yeah, no, we bypassed the... We bypassed the maze. I just locked onto your location once, so it got down on the same level. Easiest thing to do.
Do they need
Wizards, man.
bathwater too?
Everybody needs bathwater. They need the good, dirty foot, oh girl, bathwater.
The Halcyon Wardens are fine. Like, trust me, these guys are fine.
Halcyon Wardens are not too good for toe water, alright, Eli? Give the men some toe water.
And it needs to be the big toe, specifically. They dip big toe.
Should we end stream?
Look,
Good with them.
if it wasn't
That's
for the
what matters.
if it wasn't for the fact there's a shit ton to get through over the next 2 episodes, I'd be considering it. But and on that, I was about to say on that bath bomb. Oh my god! Right. And,
Okay,
This is my
no, I
proudest
do
moment.
have an actual question though. Eli, are you intentionally not giving Rune an answer about her question before Lorenthal showed up? Is she intentionally not getting an answer to that?
Sorry, which question was this again?
What the fuck do I do?
What's the game plan?
Yeah, so basically what Lorenthal is explaining to you.
No, before that.
No, but he is answering the question.
But he wasn't there when I asked it.
Yes, but he
a jet plane.
He sees that you've got the artifact. You're wanting to know what to do. Lorenthal is the person that is explaining to you what to do.
He has the critical info.
I was really interested in the women telling me, but that's okay.
Sorry, whose game is this, Cat? Who's the DM here?
I'm sorry, it just sounds like you hate women, and I think it's important that you let women have their voices.
Hates women.
Damn, that what comes out today.
Caitlin, you're playing a guy instead of like representing women as a character, so don't throw stones in glass houses, okay?
Excuse me, did you just presume my gender?
Right. We are not going to get anything done if you lot don't shut the fuck up and let me do my job. Right. Actually,
I'm having a blast. Okay. All right. I'll
We're all gonna die.
All right.
Chaos.
Okay. No, I really would like an answer about it so we can go back.
Do you want an answer? Is that something you'd like?
I would, please.
Okay.
Thank
So,
you.
Lorenthal turns to you and says, "See, you've got a Hierophant's fragment of possibility. Good, we're going to need that. As I was saying, we are going to storm the city. We are storming the Temple District, and more specifically, we are storming the Temple of Ithelar, because that is where they are already beginning to conduct the ritual. They found the fourth temple and got the artifact out of it.
But they can't do the rest of the ritual without the book and this fragment, right?
They only need a certain number of artifacts to enact the ritual. The fragment is essentially going to be our weapon against them. It doesn't stop at opening, but it can close it.
Above the table.
Mm-hmm.
How many times per dramatic bad happening to me can I use this in like an amount of time?
You've got 3.
Like do the debuffs just stack?
Yeah, the debuffs will stack. So that's the first one. The second one is 2 points of exhaustion.
2.
Yeah, 2 points of exhaustion.
Which gives me what disadvantage on? Hold on.
On everything.
What does it?
It's like on everything, I think.
4 points. Oh, okay. What does the third set do?
The third drains what is left of your life force, and you go unconscious. No,
so I go to death rolls if I use it 3 times.
You go to death rolls if you use it 3 times.
Okay.
But this using it to close the portal is not using its possibility. It's not altering reality. It's just closing the portal. If the reason
Lorenthal can't, and this is a different type of portal than the ones Lorenthal's just been closing all over the continent.
Yeah, different types of portals.
Okay. Okay.
This is
okay. So 1 is disadvantage on like everything. 2 is 2 levels of exhaustion. 3 is death rolls.
Yeah. So 1, okay. You don't get disadvantage on attack rolls that you make. You don't get a disadvantage.
People have advantage on me, and I have disadvantage on saves.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, great. We're on the same page.
2 is 2 points of exhaustion. 3 is death saves. Which you will have disadvantage on because of the previous 2.
Got it. That checks.
All right. Rune's dying. All right.
So Lorenthal explains that to you. But what Lorenthal also explains to you is closing the portal does not use one of those charges.
It's like a combination of runes on the sides.
Yeah, so there's different runes on the side that do different things. So
it's feeling very Rubik's Cubey.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
The key is it?
one of them allows you to like alter an event. And then
That's the full usage one. Is altering an event that happened.
altering an event that happened expends one of your 3 charges.
Great, but closing something does not.
Closing a portal does not. The reason they want to, like the cultists want to get their hands on the fragment is because they can use the fragment to open the portals permanently
Without using the charges. Okay.
Oh no, they will have to use charges to be able to do that. But what they
But they just have people who will die for it.
Yeah,
like...
exactly. So they are essentially going to use it to alter reality to cause, essentially, the cities of the Exalted Plane to essentially pop up here and basically like overgrow this realm.
Nothing good.
Nothing
Got
good.
it. Nothing
nothing.
good. Okay.
Okay. And he's taking us to the temple, and we're gonna storm the temple. Is
Yeah.
the plan.
That is the plan.
Okay.
And Rune is the only one who can use the dodecahedron.
It was given to Rune because not only does she have the magical affinity, but she also understands it because of like her origin coming from the cult of one of the Exalted Ones.
But if someone else were to touch it, they wouldn't be like nothing bad would happen. Like Rune dies, someone else picks up the D20.
They may not be able to use it to the same level of success that you are, or they may have something that's a lot more of a negative effect.
Got it. Okay.
So you have
enough.
the
We'll
least
find out.
negative effect.
Yeah. Okay.
Most affinity. The rest of us, if it comes to a pinch,
It just gets worse as we go down. Okay.
yeah, the rest of us can use it, but it may cause worse effects for us.
Got
if we
it.
try to-
Okay.
Hopefully it
And-
won't come to any of this at all, but
Yeah, fingers crossed.
yeah. And we've got our... Never mind.
At this point, Lorenthal turns to you all and is like, do me a favor, stand in a circle, let's get going.
While we're doing this, Rune is going to change her beetle familiar, and it's going to go into a wolf.
It's going into a wolf.
Like a desert wolf. Yeah.
Okay. I hope you have stats for that, because I don't have
do.
stats for that. Okay, cool.
I do.
Sweet. Okay.
And while we're gathering up, Gary's going to use an action to reactivate his spider, and a bonus action to give a pulse and give everybody some temp hit points.
Nice.
Okay.
You
So,
said 10?
No, some temp. I'm doing the math.
Oh, okay.
11.
Way.
Okay, everyone
That's
gets
one better.
11 temp HP. Now, you all stand in a circle. Lorenthal takes out his blade, makes a swathing cut, arcing in the air above all of you. Suddenly a sigil appears beneath your feet. And those of you that are proficient with Arcana can tell that he's like basically making a permanent teleportation sigil here, so that should they need to get back down to the oracles, that will be able to be done. And within an instant, you all disappear. And where you find yourselves, if I can get you all to bring up roll 20.
Oh dear.
Where do we drop them, boys?
You
Yeah.
are dropping at the bottom.
Okay.
At the statue?
These maps are so tall.
Yeah, they are very tall maps.
Oh, beautiful. The grid's perfect this time.
Yeah,
we're not massive.
I got like ungridded maps. Shout out once again to Rakdos Battle Maps, who has very kindly let me use
These are cool.
They're wonderful battle maps. All the battle maps that you guys are going to see tonight, yes, I said all, are going to be thanks to Rakdos battle maps. Not sponsored or anything, but they just said we can use them. So,
But it could be.
big shout.
It could be.
Could be.
Big shout. Big thank you.
If you
That might be
if
nice.
you say we will give you some good dirty bathwater if you spawn us.
Stop.
Gil bathwater for battle maps. It's a trade.
Eli's bathwater. Let's go.
Yeah,
It's
it
that
sounds
So,
Eli
Even
is
better.
the girl, let's be real. You're all three of them, actually.
yeah, you are.
so. That's what you get if you give us a spawn. You get Eli's dirty bathwater.
Caitlin and Kat
Alternatively-
make a wisdom saving throw.
Who, me?
Alternatively, if you don't want the bathwater, just give us a sponsorship and then we won't send it to you. Right.
Yeah,
Right,
this is
ca-
actually a threat.
Can I get every single one of you to roll initiative for me, please?
And
Yeah, I
okay, go on.
suppose.
Why not?
Fine. Not bad.
Nice. Dirty 20.
A 9.
Oh no, I have hardware acceleration off.
Sorry, it's the pains of being an editor.
Did mine go through?
Oh, okay, I'm back, I think.
15, yes.
Okay.
I'm 10. Out of 10.
Oh my god, you're 10? My guy, you shouldn't be here.
Yeah, sorry.
You need to, like, don't you need to be, like, age checked or something?
Caitlin and Kat, I can't believe you talked about e-girl bathwater in front of a 10-year-old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright.
police is coming knocking on
I
the door.
didn't make it e-girl. I just said it was toes.
That's
just
almost
said it.
worse.
I would like to please nix the conversation of anything to do with e-girls and minors. If we could just skate right past that after the week I've had. Please just
Wait,
past.
what?
Right past
Right,
it.
okay, let's
Right
swiftly moving
past
on.
it.
Swiftly moving on.
Thank you.
Right, okay.
Ayaka is actually going to ask. This is probably a pertinent question that we should know. Is going to turn to Lorenthal or whoever is going to be the kind of helmsman for this, and inquire about two things. What is A for collateral damage, B rules of engagement. Because are we being indiscriminate or what's up?
We cut
Yeah,
through
my
everyone
place
in
would
our
better
way.
trigger.
All right, treat everybody hostile. Got it.
Hmm.
There's no like
Yeah.
back alley to get anywhere else. It's just the.
No, your path is straight through. Bear with me a second. Says 21.
These little cultist fuckers.
Well, these aren't cultists. These are like the fucking city guard who have their like gaze trained on you, and you see Captain Erla and Devar point at you all and say, "Don't leave them alive. Get the artifact."
Oh, Phyllis, can we talk about this?
How big is this artifact? Like
As it
size
as
is sort of what I was imagining.
it's like a little bigger than it's like smaller than what we would call a football, but bigger than a baseball.
Cat.
I'm sorry. Smaller than you would call a what?
So
Football.
smaller than what
Or
we would
football.
call a football. But
AKA soccer ball.
it's
Or
football.
soccer
I thought you said fruit ball, and I was like, what on God's fucking green earth is a fruit ball?
Right. Okay.
There's
Do you
such
see?
thing as a
Do
fruit
you see
bowl.
this muffin container in my hand?
No.
Alas,
it's
for a
the,
muffin. I knew him, Horatio.
In my head, I'm picturing the artifact that Shadowheart has all the time. Is that?
No, that's exactly what I'm
right.
thinking of.
Then yes, that's the size. That's
Okay.
the size.
Okay. Okay, great. It's in a bag of holding now. That
Cool.
is like
That's fine.
in her pocket.
They still
Her
know
pockets
you
of
guys
holding.
have it.
No, that's fine, but it is away. It's not like Rune's like, hey guys!
okay.
Hey guys, here's the thing.
It's in her pockets of holding.
Okay.
It's a titty pocket of holding, actually.
Did
You know, like
anyone
when
get
you
a
put your
25
phone in
to
your bra
20?
strap?
25 to 20.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Ben's at
20.
20.
Ben's at 20. Okay.
Ben's in 20, yeah.
I'm sorry. I had
I
a
saw.
big bite of
I got
cake.
you. I got you.
Okay. Ben is the only person that's got 25 to 20, yeah?
Yee.
Okay, can I get a 20 to 15?
15.
17.
So who had the 19?
Essa.
Nessa.
Okay. 17 was Geary.
Mhm.
Who got 15?
Rune.
Rune, what's your dexterity score?
2.
Uh,
Make +2. It's a
oh,
14.
plus 2. I was like, your dexterity is higher than a 2, pal.
Yeah, no, it's a +2. It's a 14.
Dexterity, you don't move. You're wrong.
I don't move anywhere.
Right. 15 to 10.
Rune.
On
you got
10.
14.
Okay. Second. Tristania. Ayaka is a 10.
I'm at 10.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, absolutely she is.
Where's that Ayaka bathwater? Hello?
Bonk.
I mean, points to pool picture.
There was a beach episode Ayaka, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Kabuto got a 13. Yeah, you're about to see a very different type of paladin, guys. This is going to be interesting. And Lorenthal got an 18. Okay. Athanasius, what did you get?
9, my G.
9. Okay. Athanasius. Okay, just to make sure that I'm not missing anyone. Athanasius, Ayaka, Rune, Giri, Nessa, Ben. Yeah, sweet. We have everyone.
Oh,
So let me just bring up this. Okay, going first. We have the 3 magic users here.
there's gonna be a long initiative order. So many people on the board.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. Can you, like, draw something on the magic users? Oh, the tokens are actually different. Hold
They're
on.
different tokens, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
different
You
tokens.
see it?
They're a little wider than the
Little-
others.
Okay.
they're a little wider. Than
It's these three here.
Yeah.
Because they
No, I
sit
just had
and
to. I was
read
zoomed out to see the whole board, and was not looking that closely.
Okay. So the first
Christ.
one.
Can you post the initiative order in that little tracker thing on the side? Because I don't want it to like get to my turn and then I'm not ready.
Yeah, the little tracker thing takes too long to set up, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna
Type it in Discord and send it.
yeah, I'll just type initiative order in Discord now.
Sorry, I just don't want to be the reason it gets held up.
No, you're absolutely fine.
Oh, it's so nice of them to all be within 60 feet of each other.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that's
nice.
great.
What a shame that would be if something landed in the fucking center of that.
Let's see if you guys
I know.
get to your turn first.
It would be terrible if
Eli.
something happened to them.
You lie. Is this payback?
One of the magisters, lightning shoots round his hand, and he is going to cast chain lightning.
Oh,
Counterspell.
shit.
No, he's not. No, he's fucking not.
At 6th level, yeah, he is.
Fuck. No, he's not.
Well,
But this time it's just with a hopeful heart
yeah,
and
well,
not a counter spell.
to that I say counterspell.
You
So.
you say counterspell? Okay, that's one. The second one is going to do the exact same thing.
No!
We've got more than
Hold on.
just me. Somebody else has to have counterspell. It can't just be me.
I'll counterspell it.
Okay.
I'm not a wizard,
Who's
bro.
getting the third one?
Okay, mark off one of your that'll be one of your wait, how many 6th level slots do you have? That's your only one, isn't it?
Wait, do we have? Does it
No,
have to be a sixth
I'm
level?
rolling. I'm rolling for it.
Oh, okay,
I'm rolling
okay.
for it.
You're rolling. Make the roll.
Yeah, I'm just doing a regular. Yeah, I'm just doing a regular one, 3rd level. Yeah, I'm rolling for it.
DC is 18.
Fuck me.
Let's see here. And it's plus my modifier, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not tripping, right? Okay. Cool. 23.
23.
Fuck your chain lightning.
Okay, Rune, I need you to make a roll as well.
How do I do this?
It's
It's just d20 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is probably 5.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so a D20.
it's a DC 18.
Don't suck. Don't suck. It sucked. It sucked.
Wait, how did you get a 4? You have a plus 5.
So it would be a
manage that?
9. It would be a
Oh,
9. I just rolled
Still
a D20.
not helpful.
No.
Okay.
How did you get that?
What
Right.
button did you hit that did that?
I just hit the because I have plus 5 to my intelligence. I just hit that one.
Oh. That would have been smarter for me to do. Didn't do
Okay. So, then it's going to be 3 additional bolts. So 4 of you are going to get hit by this.
No one else
Also,
has counterspell?
Does Lorenthal and Drac not have counterspell?
As you see the lightning get close to you, Lorenthal just puts his hand up, and the lightning fades away.
that. Where the fuck is
Amazing.
surveillance?
Oh yeah, where is he? Man's gone.
Nah, we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this.
Surveillance is at a hot spring right now, isn't he?
Surveillance. Surveillance was at the party, and you didn't take him with you.
Yeah. Ah, he's
Surveillance. What?
No one gives that man orders. I'm telling you this now.
Okay.
Not a-
Punch the Baylor in the face. Doesn't give a fuck.
Do you say this out loud? Do you say where's surveillance?
Yes.
Aramis turns to you and is like, he is helping throughout the city with other things. This is citywide. He's helping out at Krakengard.
great. Love that.
But Lorenthal just held his hand up as the lightning was coming towards you guys, and it just dissipated completely. The third one does the same thing again, but this blast looks more powerful. And as it comes towards you, Drac actually raises his sword, and the lightning like almost gets absorbed into the sword, and then he just like blows the tip of it like.
Show off.
Okay, so that's their turn done, because they can do sweet fuck all else. Ben, you're up. Nessa, you're on deck.
Okay. First things first, I am going to use my bonus action to cast Kinetic Jaunt. I magically empower my movement with dance-like steps, giving myself the following benefits. My walking speed increases by 10 feet, I don't provoke opportunity attacks, and I can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as difficult terrain.
The mobile feat.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially.
Yeah, that's literally the mobile feat.
I'm fine with that. We go. And, I just look to, Lorenthal, and I'm like, where are you going?
Straight ahead.
Gotcha.
He points to these two pillars at the end and say, "See those two pillars? We need to get through there."
The two pillars. I'm just gonna ping it right there.
I'm picking these. Yeah.
Yes. Copy. Coolio. I am going to move my 30 feet. Key. And I don't think there's any real reason to remake the wheel, so I'm gonna just shoot him.
Oh. Bang bang.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I started blasting. But I'm gonna throw some sauce on it. I'm gonna give it some extra juice.
Go on, Caitlin. Hit me. Show me what you got.
Hit me with your best shot.
A bellows full of flour, maybe? I don't know.
Oh my god.
I got rid of my flour. Where is the thing that I'm looking for? I want to use my, Here we go. No, I lost it. Fuck. Sorry. Learn trick shots. Okay, here we go. I want to make this, a violence shot. So I'm going to expend, a grit point. And if the attack hits, I can roll an additional damage die. And I am also going to use my sharpshooter feat. Which means attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage. If I choose to take a -5 penalty to my attack roll, I can add 10 to the damage.
Go for it.
Don't let me down, you bastard. You let me down. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
It was a 13. Let me see if this hits, because who are you
It would
shooting
be-
at?
This guy.
Are you shooting at like one of the magic users or one of the soldiers? Or the leader?
Magic users. Magic users.
Magic users. That will miss, unfortunately.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna try again. Same thing. Oh, I don't think I have to use a grit point unless it hits. I could be wrong. I'll double check.
Yeah,
that in a
you
sec.
don't. It works the same as a smite. You don't use the grip point unless it hits.
Oh, thank God. Because then I'd have to drink the dirty bathwater.
You have 2 attacks anyway, Ben.
Yeah, 20.
Nice.
We're so very excited.
And
love to
see
I was still using. I wanted to do the same thing again using sharpshooter. So, so that's now. Normally with sharpshooter it would be
Plus that.
3d8. No, sharpshooter adds 10.
Yeah, just plus that.
plus 10, but with I'm gonna throw a grip point on that to make that a violent shot. So now it's 3d8. Double that because of the crit. That is 6d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Plus
just
Plus 10, yeah, from
Plus 10.
sharpshooter.
I should have done that differently.
No, you're fine.
So 15. I'm just gonna. So this is 4d8.
Okay.
15 plus 21.
36.
36, and then another
10.
plus 10 is 46.
46. Okay. Give me a second.
That makes up for missing the first time.
Oh. Ayaka's got thoughts.
You said
Thoughts.
you said 46, yeah?
46 damage total.
4-6.
Okay. So first one is down to that. Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay,
I've
Nessa.
Oh.
I believe
Nessa's
you,
gonna. She can do something. She's gonna turn to the group and just ask them for their opinion first.
Oh boy.
And just. I can make it. Want me to go.
Lorenthal turns to you and is like, make the jump, Nessa. Make the jump.
And so she'll use
Bye.
Death Ingress, and I calculated it, and 120 is directly at the pillars.
Okay.
Let's go.
Nice.
So she's up there.
Okay.
And
She
still has movement,
she
so
down
she
there.
can run through.
Okay, so
Sorry, Eli.
Yeah?
Just remember, because I got a nat 20 on that attack, I regain one of my grip points.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Good.
I'm trusting you to just keep track of those anyway, like, so, if something like that happens, you knock yourself out, just keep track of it. Let's see, this, okay. Okay. Ness, is that all you're doing for your turn, yeah?
Or you could just hold the dead on them at least once.
Yeah,
Does anything trigger by being at the pillars?
No,
Yeah, like-
nothing is triggered.
Or we're just trying to move that way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Okay.
you're just trying to get through.
Okay.
She will. I
But
can
it also puts Nessa in a better position to like flank them actually as well.
Mm.
Actually, Nessa, I will say this to you: if you wanted to have used your Death's Ingress to teleport like directly behind the troops, you would get advantage on every attack that you'd make against those, because I would count all of them as having the surprise action if you did that, and they would effectively lose their turn, and you would get a free hit on them if you want to do that instead.
Maybe not. Or might be not.
Because everyone else still is, everyone else still needs to get through, and this means you can hit them and like fuck them up with smite shit as well. So,
I will throw out the thing too. this just do be aware. This does make you the only one in their immediate engage range when they come around again. So.
Yeah, but they are losing this turn, is what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha.
And how far is... Oh, let me read this because I haven't used this yet.
No, read away. You're all good.
Okay, so I can't do that. It is all of them. That's great. So she's going to use her underbreathing, and that there it is.
Each of them take 21 damage.
Yep. And then she will appear. If I click the right buttons, that'd be... would appear.
Okay.
That's fun. And that's her turn.
Wait. Oh, there she is. Because she was standing right beside them, I couldn't see where she'd gone. I was like, is Nessa just fucking vanished?
Well, it looks like teleporting because it's super fast, and she runs 30 feet through all of them.
Amazing.
And each of them takes the damage.
Remember as well that the part of Death's Ingress is if, like, one of them tries to attack you, and you just want to get out of dodge, you can use your reaction to teleport back to where you teleported from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's Nessa's turn. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Right, it is now Lorenthal's turn. So what he is going to do... bonus action. As you would expect, he is going to cast Blade Song. So he gains... his AC now becomes ridiculous. He walks faster, which doesn't matter because he flies. And just gets a lot of other cool fucking stuff. Then, spell-wise, what he's going to do... he's going to be very clever. And he is, let's see, what distance are we away? Yeah, that works. Lorenthal is going to fly here. And is going to try and make quick work of these guys. He shouts over to you, Nessa. It's like, don't worry, this isn't going to hurt you. And at 4th level is going to hit these guys with a lightning bolt, which, as he has stated, Nessa phases right through you and you don't feel anything. So they all take, all of them and the leader are going to take so the 5 at the back and the leader as well are going to take 34 points of lightning damage, because they all fail that save. And then he's just going to sit there and chill. Gary, you're up.
Okay. So Gary's going to move up a little bit, about there, and he's fiddling with his tablet. Mutters under his breath, "Well, they may understand all this eldritch nonsense, but they have never been to one of our faculty meetings." And he hits a button, and a holographic image of the provost from the university back home appears smack dab in the middle of all those guys, actually slightly off to the side, so as not to catch Nessa, droning on about quarterly projections and budgets and all this nonsense as he casts Hypnotic Pattern. Every creature within a 30-foot cube needs to make a wisdom save or be charmed, incapacitated, speed 0, for up to a minute concentration.
Okay. What's the save on it?
It's going to be wisdom DC 20.
Okay, who all gets in it? Is it just the 10 or is it the 3 magic users as well?
The whole lot of them, including the magic users.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
but
30 foot
it
users.
won't be the leader. The leader won't be affected by it.
Well, if the leader was, then Nessa would be, and I don't want that, so.
Okay. Sweet. What's your DC?
20.
20. Okay. It's a wisdom save, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so all your bog standard soldiers fail it.
Woohoo!
And then the magic users they also fail it. They get an 18.
Awesome. So again, the whole lot of them are charmed, incapacitated, speed 0, unless anybody damages them. Lasts for up to a minute concentration.
Okay. Sweet.
And bonus action, just so he doesn't feel left out, I will go and toss a firebolt at the leader.
Where are you standing right now?
I moved up near Ben, but I can move up a little bit more because.
Yeah, because right now you don't have line of sight.
Okay. Move up and over a little bit.
Yeah, no, I would say you've got line of sight.
Okay, that's a 23 to hit.
23 to hit. A 23 will hit.
And for 15 plus a d8, so 21.
21.
21 points of fire.
Okay. Cool. Okay. That's your turn. It is now Drax's turn. He observes the field, and he says to the rest of you, "Keep them in place or tear them apart." What do we want,
Was that
guys?
a question?
Yeah, it was a question. I can take all the soldiers out at once. No, I won't. I can't touch the magic users, but I can take all the soldiers out with one hit right now.
Go for it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Drak is going to do the same thing as Father Dearest and bonus action take out his blade and start his blade song. And then what he's going to do is use the scroll that Ayaka has given him and do... Actually, let's see. Does he want to do that or does he want to do it at a lower level? No, he's actually gonna just cast. He's just gonna cast Fireball at 3rd level. But he's not gonna hit the magic users. Just so that Gary's hypnotic pattern isn't for nothing, and they can still be held in place. So they are all going to take. True to his word, this ball of roiling flame appears in the sky and almost slams down on top of the 10 of these guards, and they all crumple to the floor, burned to a crisp. And then he is just going to move. He's going to move up here so that he's in front of the magic users. If he's between you guys, a lot of you guys and the magic users, if any of them try any line attacks or anything, if they get free. Okay, Rune, you're up.
Okay. Where am I distance-wise? Perfect. Alright, I would like to use Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And I will get 2 rays on each of the 3 casters.
Okay, so you're casting that at 3rd level? 4th?
It would be a... It's showing 3 additional rays at 4th level.
Okay, 4th level. Cool.
Unless I've done this wrong.
No, that sounds about right.
Yeah? Okay.
Go for it. Roll your 6 rays.
Okay. I'll just go left to right. So then... A 15?
A 15 will hit.
Okay. And then 18.
Hits.
So both the left hit. Then...
Sorry, are you aiming at incapacitated people right now?
Isn't that we were wiping out all of them?
Yeah, but if they're incapped, you'll get advantage, right?
Yes, actually. So yeah, you would.
Was it a restraint? Oh, sorry, I don't know.
They're incapped, so they're just... I might be wrong, but let me check.
Incap is no action, no reaction from them, I think.
Yeah, let me just go check. Yeah, it's just can't take actions or reactions. My bad, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep rolling.
14?
14 misses, just.
Okay. Okay. And then 28.
Hits.
And then 28. Okay. So the...
Just roll the 2 damages at once, like, so we can see what happens on each of them.
Yeah, so the left one takes 16 points of fire damage.
Okay, give me a second. I need to bring up a calculator because I can't do numbers.
Okay.
So how many does the one on the left take?
16.
Okay.
And then the one in the middle takes 6.
Takes 6, okay.
And then the one on the right takes, I believe, 8? Yeah.
B4 and 4, so yeah. So that's gonna be... Okay.
And then...
Bonus action, you're gonna blast?
I absolutely am, you know it.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll just do 1 at each of them.
Okay.
And that's 20, 23, 16, so they all hit.
Cool.
The one on the left takes 4. One in the middle takes 3. The one on the right takes 3. Shit rolls.
Okay. That is your turn.
It is indeed.
Tristania is up.
They're all gonna die. It's great.
Hmm?
I said they're all gonna die. It's great. Great for us.
Tristania is going to.
Wait, but now that they've taken damage after the hypnotic gaze,
they're not incapacitated anymore. The hypnotic
right? They
gaze.
can take reactions now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hypnotic gaze is no longer in effect.
Maybe I shouldn't have spread it out then. Whoops.
So Tristania is going to cast Beacon of Hope. So whenever any of you heal or get healed, you're going to heal for the max amount that you would be able to. And then she is also... She's going to swing at the leader with a guiding bolt. And that is going to be at 2nd level. That will hit. So the leader is going to take 12 points of radiant damage. And the next attack against them will have... what do you call it? Will have advantage. Okay, and that is her turn. It would be the turn of the Dry Elite Warriors, but they're dead. Not as elite as they let on.
Rip.
Now it's time for some samurai shenanigans.
Oh hell yeah!
As it is the turn of Kabuto. By the way, Kabuto's unarmored, but he has an AC of 28.
Some thick skin.
It's his honor.
Deeply broken.
It's his honor.
His honor just protects him that good.
That's hilarious.
So broken.
A shield up.
Word.
Yeah.
Screw your attacks. My honor's too strong.
I am the heir.
He's just like Miyamoto Masashi and just believes his own hype. Like, that's the...
Built diffy.
This guy is if young Mr. Miyagi had used a sword a lot, this would be him. So Kabuto is going to take one of his 3 attacks. So Kabuto has an ability that allows him to like swap his weapon each attack. So the first one is going to be with his Vorpal katana.
That's so funny. Just swing, shoot, swing, shoot, swing.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 36 to hit. And he
I hope so.
And that is going to be a crit because he crits on a 19.
Oh.
Okay, so that is going to be... $35, and then where's his smite?
If it's a crit, does it not just fucking dome him with a Vorpal sword?
Well, the Vorpal sword rule is if you roll a 20.
Oh right, it's not if you roll a crit.
Yeah. But he has a lot of bonuses here, so because of his sacred weapon ability, he also adds +7 onto that because he adds his charisma onto it. So that is a 42. And then he's gonna do another little divine smite on top of that. And fuck it, why not? He's gonna stick on a. He'll do a 4th level on that. $42, $52, $62, so that'll be 63 on the first attack.
Wild.
Is Magister still standing?
Yeah, Magister's still standing, but is looking shaken up a little bit.
I would hope so.
The Magisters are, funnily enough, really fucking tanky. Second attack is going to be with another one of his katanas that almost glows with light. And he will, let's roll that attack. That's going to be a 37 to hit, which does hit. 20 damage, 26 damage initially. And then 26, 36, 40. And then he's just gonna go for another Divine Smite here as well. Because I forgot to add Improved Divine Smite. Yeah, so his second attack does wipe the guy out.
Good job, little guy.
And third attack, you see him very quickly draw another katana that's got a dragon on the hilt.
Ooh. Cool.
So that is going to be... That's a 21 to hit, which does hit. And then that's... an initial 22 damage.
Which one is he hitting? This one or this one?
The one in the center.
Top one, okay.
22, 23. 28. $28, 38, 9, 40 for 1. That'll be 42. Is what this will do. That brings him down to that. And that'll about do it for his turn. Up next, Ayaka, you're next.
Okay. So, looking at the current situation at hand, Ayaka is going to, well, first, you guys notice that her form kind of changes again, and she'll have the same sort of combat outfit on, and then the fox mask kind of goes back over her face. However, you do notice that this time the palette, instead of she usually is in like red and gold and bits of black. Now it's just black and red. The gold has left her color palette altogether. And Kabuto would be probably, unless anybody else is familiar with Tenguin history, is that this is essentially it's like saying raising the black flag, like taking no prisoners.
Yeah.
Like she just goes like just black and with red accents on her clothing. Her wings go out from her back. She's gonna use her bonus action to chamber Furious Fist at 5th level, and she's gonna just fly over, land next to this guy, look at him, and just look at the Magister here that Kabuto had just hit, and just deck him in the face.
Okay.
What a girl.
Okay, that is a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Hold on, it's calculating. Give it a second. Okay, he takes 55 force damage.
Takes 55 force damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
He dies as he should.
He doesn't die. He has a little bit more health than that.
Yeah, she just goes like right in the center of his nose, and as he rolls back, she just looks at him and just says, "You should have picked a different side."
Incredible. Bonus action, are you doing anything?
Well, the bonus action was casting the fist.
Oh, the bonus
I
action
needed,
was the
but
fist.
yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, so that I could action use it to punch.
Okay, is that your turn then? Yeah.
That is my turn. She's not having a great time. She's having a good time, but she's not happy. Yeah, she's not happy.
Okay. The captain looks between Nessa and Lorenthal and takes the tactical approach of this one's closer. And is going to just swing. Nessa, does a 25 hit you?
Yes.
Does.
Yeah.
But a 19 misses you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember. Are you immune to necrotic damage, or is it just resistant?
Resistant.
Just resistant. Okay. Okay, so you take 8 points of piercing damage, and then you will take. If I can find my d8s. 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 19 goes in the player's favor, so you'll take 9 points of necrotic damage. And that is the captain's turn. Athanasius, you're up.
Okay. Athanasios is gonna slide up this way to here and gonna flank with Kabuto here.
Yeah.
And just run past and just try and stab through basically the kidney. With the spear.
Per kid's knee.
Well, that was a 1 and a 2. So 14.
14 will miss.
Let's fuck it, we go again. 26.
That'll hit, funnily enough.
Thank fuck. For that's gonna be 26 damage. Some piercing, some lightning.
26 damage. Not resistant to any of those, so it'll take the full damage.
Is he still with us?
He's very much still with us.
Okay, bonus action. I'm gonna use my bonus action to bip him in the head with the blunt of the spear. So go and then flip upwards and like try and crack the shaft of the spear off the back of his head.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a crit.
That's gonna be a crit.
Beauty.
Do I get my lightning damage with this, or do I just get my
You'll get your lightning damage. Also, roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Sure.
No, this could be a very good thing.
17.
17. As you bonk him on the head with this tip, with like the blunt end of the spear, you like see the lightning damage seep into him, but you also like hear a crack that's not a normal crack, and he drops to the floor dead. You crit you crit with hitting someone on the head with a fucking blunt thing. I'm gonna say that fucking kills him. Like,
Wonderful. And then
Everyone
the one
hydrate.
in, thank you. The one in front of Ayaka. For my third attack, I'm just gonna fling the spear at him, just like that.
okay,
For 27.
27 will hit.
Yeah, it will.
And that's gonna be 17 damage, but I'm going to re-roll. I think I'm going to re-roll the d8 on that because it landed on a 1. So that'll be 9 plus 8. Okay. So I just do this. It's easier. I just do -1 plus whatever this is. So 1. So yeah, 17.
17.
Oh shit! I'm telling a fucking lie. It'll be the one-handed damage because I threw it. So 22.
22. Okay. You throw the spear and it goes like straight, like the gap on the armor where you can just see the guy's throat goes through his throat and like fucking nails him to this pillar. And he slumps.
Nice. And the thing does return to my hand.
Sweet.
So he's gonna just leave a line down the pillar, presumably. Of just
At this point, the captain looks around. And Nessa, if you want to make an opportunity attack, you can, as she's fucking running.
Yes. Well, that was me.
Yes, I would.
She ain't letting him get away.
It's up to you. If you want to swing at him with your scythe, you can.
Let's see if I hit. Yeah, that's a 28.
That's a 28. Cool. Yeah, you can roll damage and roll some smite on top of that if you want.
That's 16. And how's the health? I know which. Right to you.
Yeah, it's still alive. So if you want to stick some smite on top of that, you can.
That's 16. What's that? 22.
Yeah, 16 plus 6, 22.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 additional.
Yeah.
You're getting more because of the improved divine smite as well, so it ends up being 29 total.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so that brings her down to that, and she runs through into the next area.
Okay.
And as you all begin to give chase, we're going to take a quick break. Give everyone 10 minutes just to go to the bathroom, get a drink or everything, and then we will come back and continue this from then.
Whoa.
And we are back. So, as Errol and Devar took off this way, she's standing there. She's now got a lot more friends.
Oh no!
But just as you are all about to get yourself sorted into combat, you see Lorenthal get a bit of like a strange look on his face. It's like and he suddenly smiles and looks at you all and is like, "Don't worry, we're not going to have to deal with this." And suddenly, appearing on the left side, you see a female figure with long red hair put in a loose ponytail, wearing a shirt and like black waistcoat with black leather gloves. And she just looks at all of them and is like, "Witness the truth." Snaps her fingers and this like light envelops all of them, and like they like go to their knees with their hands are surrounding their temples, and it looks like they have just been they've just been witness to a huge revelation that has just completely fucked them. So you guys can essentially just saunter past these guys with no issue.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, Cal, that was the Makima character.
Yep, I knew it. I was gonna let you have your moment.
Yeah, that was, and as you run past, Lorenthal looks over to the girl. It's like, "Thanks, Madison. You okay to take care of the rest?" She's like, "Of course I am, darling. I'm used to it by now." And she turns on her heel and just walks back the way she came.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So you all come to the gate of the kind of area of the Temple of Ithelar, and you find
Whose gate
yourselves
is it?
here.
Oh, what is this line of things?
God.
Well, I don't.
And what you all see is
Put myself there.
Are
the
they?
the white robes of the Order of Ithelar, but they're all floating above the ground,
That's not great. I don't like that.
and they look to you and say, "A new age is coming, and we shall usher it in." And the robes all fall off, and what you see are angels with blackened wings and no pupils, completely blackened eyes. But their skin like absolute like pale white, like almost porcelain.
It look a lot like Rune right now.
Ben takes out his rifle. Nope.
Okay.
Look a lot like Rune right now.
We are going to make things simple here and just keep the same initiative order.
Where did we end
Coolio.
initiative with
Oh.
Athanasius?
Yeah, so we ended at the end of the initiative round.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, sweet. Love
Hooray!
that.
I also love that.
Which means we have a cutie patootie little fireball coming soon. Excited. Anyway.
Give me a second.
Do you need to get your story straight?
My friends
Those
are in the bathroom.
Thank you.
getting higher
Getting
than the emperors.
No, boy.
All of you just did it a little bit out of time. Kayla's just getting it.
As the joys of the
As
Discord.
one does.
Okay. I need to do these guys' initiatives, so bear with me 1 second.
What do you guys think? I'm trying to decide whether I should cast Shatter or whether I should cast Mirror Image on myself, because I'm finding that do I want to go hard or do I want to be smart?
Or do you want to
the
go
question.
home? Got it.
Or do I want to go home?
If you're gonna be dumb,
What are
You gotta be tough.
that means mirror image to me, so... You want a big done, you got a big done.
Okay, so they rolled like shit on initiative.
Great.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Eli.
Yeah.
Fuck your angels.
You don't have PJ Outsy in here.
Oh, fucking! You haven't been able to hear the music that I've been playing. The
No,
entire-
I just checked the stream to like see what all the volumes were like, and I heard the music, and I was like,
I heard it a little bit, but
Yeah. Okay.
There was
so,
music the whole time?
Yeah. So there's been
Yeah.
battle music playing the whole time, but I've had like 50 billion things to keep track of. Hold on.
Ah.
There it
I need to fix out
There's
to.
boy.
There
I
we
mean,
go.
you didn't have to fix it, but like, yeah.
No,
Nice.
thank you for letting me know, because I want you guys to be able to hear the fucking battle music as well.
we need the ambiance.
The ambiance.
I just assumed there was a lot going on, you didn't want to deal with it, and I was like, that's fair.
Honestly, real.
Real
Hold
and
on,
true.
I'm getting double audio here somewhere. Sorry guys, give me a second.
You're good.
Do you need to get your story straight?
Yes.
How many of your friends are in the bathroom?
Are they getting higher than the Empire State?
Who's your lover? And where are they?
They have a name, you know.
I don't have sunglasses, so I can't ask about it.
I'm EB.
EBDB?
EB. So EP. I opened a new tab just now and I don't remember what it was for.
Sorry guys, give me a second. The audio is coming through double for me, and I don't know why.
Do you need to mute Discord?
Yeah, that might be the idea.
I've never had to before.
Well, it was working when it wasn't in Discord, so obviously stream's not pulling Outsy's audio to work. I don't know.
I'm just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy.
A little guy.
Just a
Okay.
little guy.
I've muted Outsy for me. Can you guys still hear it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. It's the first time it's done that, but that should be fine now.
And you added it.
And he's still in stream, so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was weird. I don't know why it did that.
You did it.
We did it, Joe.
We made it.
What exactly did you do?
I'm still trying to figure that one out myself. Give these guys shit initiative is what I did.
Well, that's not so bad of you.
Yeah, no, we're not mad at that.
Athanasius, what's your dexterity?
15.
15. Okay, so you do go. Actually, no, you go at the same time of these. I need you to roll a d20 for me. We gotta do some rollies.
Not
Rolly,
rollies.
8.
16. Okay, these guys are going before you.
Dude, we can't have rollies right now. We shouldn't smoke in front of people.
What do you think it is when you do it in public, Caitlin?
What, rollies?
When you smoke in front of... Wait, never mind.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing.
Don't worry about it, it's all good.
No, now I'm like, wait, what am... I don't know if I'm missing something or if you're missing something.
You could do like a
roll-
full episode of Lost in Translation, just on the interactions with this group.
We have
I
the
regret-
backwater as a common denominator, alright? All paths lead back to the Oracle Bathwater.
We're normal and everything's fine.
Caitlin and I just have the giggles today, is really what it is.
I know. Honestly, I just think I'm overtired.
That's
And
the
this is like-
one.
And this is my third cup of not coffee, tea in since the stream started, so
Ooh.
Is the bitch at the very end? Is that the Archon?
Bitch at the very.
No, that's not the Archon. The Archon's
Cool.
not here
Just,
yet.
Like, who's the
Yeah.
bitch at the very end that looks
Yeah.
different than everybody else? Who's
The
that motherfucker?
bitch at the end.
Yeah.
She has a name, you know.
Okay.
I don't think we know it
You
yet.
had a wife, you know?
Thank you.
So, top of the round. Senor Amakir, it is you. Nessa, you're on deck.
all right. As some wise people have said, if you want to be dumb, you gotta be tough. I am going.
Just call me a cat's wife.
It's a compliment, and I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay.
Culio, and then. Yep. Okay. Gonna be dumb and tough. I'm going to move 10 just right here into the middle of the pass. I'm a Gandalf this a little.
You shall not pass.
Shall not
That's a
pass.
bit start. Semester's just started.
And ooh. Okay, first I'm just going to use my use the rifle. And I'm going to add my what's it called? Sharpshooter to this. And I'm gonna go for this guy here in the back. Like behind all these guys.
Wait, which guy are you trying to aim at?
This guy. This guy. Or if I can get to this guy, I would prefer that guy, but I'll settle for this guy.
You can't like shoot through these guys.
I can't curve the bullet. Damn it. That's fine. I knew I probably couldn't.
No,
So,
not with these guys. These guys are all flying, so like they're not like properly stationary.
That's fair. Okay, I'm going to shoot him. I'm gonna shoot the birds.
This is a swarm of angels? What is this?
No one cares about your birds, Brennan.
No one cares about your
Please.
birds. So,
Please.
with sharpshooter, you -5, so that would be 15.
15 on these guys. Will miss.
Oh no, can't flash of genius it. Well, I'm gonna try that again. Sharpshooter. That's worse. So I'm going to action surge,
Okay.
Noise.
and when my gun just like I fire twice, and I'm like, ah, fuck it. And I am going to cast Shatter.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm just going to see what
Before you cast this, I would like to remind you that these guys are flying.
Okay. It's a con save.
Yeah, no, I just because that like people usually use shatter assuming that like enemies are standing on the ground, but so I'm just making you aware.
How strong would the bridge be? Oh, no, we need to cross the bridge.
You need the bridge.
Never mind.
You need the bridge.
We need the bridge. We need the bridge.
Yeah, maybe not.
A wall of thorns this encounter.
So they need to make a so I'll going to draw a little circle or a ruler to. Oh, nice! You can. It's not letting me get. There it is. Thank you. Sorry.
You're okay, take your time.
So, go from there. Yes, if I do, I'm gonna do it right here. It's a 10-foot square, 10-foot radius, and anyone in that radius needs to make a DC 17 con save.
And what happens if they fail the con save? Is it just damage?
It is a 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay, but there's no additional effects to that, no?
Let me see. A non-magical object that is no, okay. Yeah, no. But they take half damage on a success.
What's the DC? And it's a con save, yeah?
Con save, and it's 17.
Con save 17.
If they are made of inorganic material, they have disadvantage on the save.
They are not made out of inorganic material. So the like foot soldiers, as it were, they all feel that. And then so do the fire mains as well. So that
Fuck them guys.
Yeah.
They all. It's not as much as I would have liked, but it's 10 damage total.
10 damage. Okay. Okay, is that your turn?
I still have bonus action, but I don't really. There's nothing really I can think of to do with it. Let me. Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I shall end my turn.
Nessa, you're up.
Oh. Do we know if they're immune to anything?
You don't know. You've never seen these guys before.
Fabulous.
Actually, Rune met them at a bar last night.
Oh, good.
And got their whole life story.
Every single one of them.
You don't
Every
know
single
these
one.
guys. You don't know their
Oh,
lives.
man.
You don't know them.
Well, it seems they are at least not immune to thunder damage.
Well, I wanted to charm them, so that was... Oh. Well...
It's up to you.
But I might as well, because I don't really have a lot of things I could do to them.
You'll probably want to move your full movements so you can get to them next turn.
Oh.
Sorry, I've given you guys a lot of not melee friendly maps.
I'll just come up next to Ben, and then on the bitch in the very back, she will attempt the bitch in the back.
The bitch in the back.
Okay, we're already going with it. Don't know their names, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't need to know
She's
their
going
names to kill them.
to attempt to cast Crown of Madness.
A Crown of Madness is a charm, correct?
Yes. I want to know if they were immune.
Well, the good news is you found out if she's immune, and she is in fact immune to being charmed.
Immune! well then. She will do the one thing she can do, and just
Die?
I mean, preferably not
I mean-
now. Don't do that right now.
sure she can die.
No, don't do that.
I mean, but didn't she do that already? Isn't that like the point of like the Reaper part?
I mean, yeah, she's I guess undead.
The Reaper from the Bible.
She will kill the dead at just the front middle one, and that's what we got right now.
Okay, toll the dead. We can do that. I will let you know that they are not immune to necrotic damage or resistant to it. So, what is it? Wisdom save. What's your DC?
17.
Let's see. So that's gonna be a 22 on that wisdom save, and nothing happens. Sorry,
She does
NASA.
nothing. She just stands there.
Okay. It is now the turn of the Ashen Rider. That's the big girl at the back, by the way.
Oh, the bitch in the back.
Yeah, the bitch in the back.
Oh, bitch in the back.
is
She
the
doesn't get a
Ashen-
name, sorry. She got a title. And she'll settle for that.
First name bitch in, last name the back.
In the back?
It's a bitch in
Please, Mrs. in the back was my
My
mother.
mother.
Call me bitch.
Please. That was
Middle
my
initial
mother.
N.
Literally.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's not even IN, it's just N. Apostrophe.
the. Yeah.
Bitchin'.
Bitchin'.
So, what she's gonna do... She's gonna fly... here. I need everyone within a 30-foot radius.
That's everybody in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eli, if you go into the measure tool, like they do circles now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Wait, they do? Ow.
All I'm seeing on the measure tool is snap to corner and no snapping.
Yeah.
Snapper, no snapping.
No, if you go to shape, the first thing
Oh,
is
that's
line.
draw. No.
The draw.
No, it's measure.
Oh, there's a circle there.
Yeah, it's not. Hold on, it's not showing it for me, but it's fine.
How do you delete the circle? Just a circle there now.
Yeah, it's there now.
It's just there now.
Put it on the
Right.
bitch in the back.
So I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
In the circle?
No, everyone within a 30-foot radius.
Everyone.
Whoever put the circle down, remove the circle,
Here,
please.
I will
It's gone.
I'll measure out a 30-foot radius.
It's everybody.
13.
What's it say?
It's everybody.
It is
13.
everybody.
It
I
is
was-
everybody.
Okay, thank you. I wasn't gonna measure.
Wisdom saving throw? Cool beans.
Is this against a spell or a magic effect?
It's against an. It's an
If you
innate.
say innate ability, I'm gonna kill you!
It's an aura.
It's not an innate ability! No, it's not!
Yeah, it is. It's an innate ability.
No, it's not!
If
Okay,
anyone
but is
gets
it a
low,
magical ability?
Yeah, but is it magic though?
Well, no, because there's a difference between a magical effect and an innate ability.
it's
Okay.
true.
I still hate
Solid.
It's
So-
like if a paladin walked
So
into
it's
an
a whiz save?
yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Okay.
Let me know if anyone gets extremely low, like me.
A 26.
28.
8.
Shut up.
13.
I'll flash of genius the doc. It's a reaction. You can add I shall read it when here we go. When you I could do it to myself, but I care more about the doc. When you or
Athanasius,
another
reroll.
creature you can see
Tristani is using one of her channel divinities to give you advantage.
Doc, you can add +5 to your roll. I don't
Worse.
know if it'll help, but
Okay, so that's the 13.
I got 11 on the reroll, so 13 total.
Ooh, it's a big whammy coming. What this
Woof.
is.
13 total. To be fair, Athanasius, it doesn't affect you as much as it affects the casters.
Okay.
Did anyone... Who got below an 18? Okay. With the thing that Ben did that give you the 18, Geary, or are you still...
No, I had an 8 plus 5 is 13.
Okay. So, you three are considered silenced, so you can't speak, and you're deafened until the start of this creature's next turn.
You son of a bitch.
And then what she's gonna do, because she is right beside Ben, she is...
Oh, Ben can't even scream. Oh, well.
In next arena, no one can hear you scream.
My God.
That's why I have a gun.
That's why I have a gun?
Yeah. I can't scream, so the gun will make all the noise.
Okay, let's see.
Stares blankly in American. Horrifying thought.
Okay, so there's gonna be 3 attacks against you, Ben.
Feels like we've been here before.
Ben, what is your AC?
It's a gazillion.
Yeah, it's high enough.
It's 19, but I might shield.
Okay, so 2 of these would have hit for an 18. This one's a 25. Shield
Wait,
only
am
gives
I-
you plus
oh.
5.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I had indicated shield. Okay, yeah, 25. Yeah. That'll do
Okay,
it.
so that is gonna
Yeah.
be. Let me see. Plus that plus.
Can't wait for all the fucking angels to swarm us. It's gonna be great.
Yes, good as hell, dude.
You take that out
12,
of speaking that into existence
14,
there.
18. Ben, you take 19 points of damage from the attack. And then because she hit you with the attack, she's going to hit you with her Bolt of Ash as well. So that is going to be... Where's all my d10s?
We started at the top of initiative for this again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Can I silvery barbs one of these attacks on Ben?
Only one hit me.
One
Yeah,
of
but
the-
isn't there another one coming at you right now?
No, but
Yeah.
this automatically hits. It works like a Divine Smite, essentially.
So,
Yeah, if the initial
No.
hit had...
I'm gonna
No,
say
you-
no because the initial
Okay.
hit and sort of the attack's already been resolved.
and this one is part of that.
This one's part of that. It's
Yeah.
essentially like smite damage.
We're
So that's-
operating off the premise that I know what smite damage is.
So basically, paladins when they hit,
mean,
with their attack, they can add smite damage on top of that.
Got it. So this is the same attack, it's just a different damage type.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
It's okay, I can take it.
It's gonna be 10, 19.
The first part of the attack ate up my temp HP.
And this will
are
be
you-
an additional 27 points of necrotic damage to you.
I'm fine. It's fine.
Okay, that is her turn. It is now Lorenthal's turn, who still has his what do you call it? Still up.
Blade Song.
Blade Tongue. Thank you. I know my
Damn.
own character sheets.
Damn, Brenneisen on that shit.
Okay, so let me see.
Do y'all ever put lotion on and then just get paralyzed by the fact that there's something on your hands?
Not paralyzed, but it definitely feels icky.
And you just start doing the like
You haven't seen me do this. Trying to like go away.
You know what you need? Dirty bathwater. I'll get that right off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that why I'm being attacked right now? Because of the bath?
Is this why I could so many barbs? I have to see a successful attack roll for it, alright? Wait, okay, but actual question, so I would have to use that when the attack roll is successful but not before damage goes out?
Yes.
Okay.
So if I, at the point where I'm saying, does this hit you? Does like a 36 beat your AC? That's the point where you would go silvery barbs.
Okay. Not after the damage was
No.
taken.
Correct, Amundo.
I'm just gonna have to sit here and take it like a bitch.
Okay. Not where I thought you were gonna go with it, but all right.
Caitlin,
I'm sorry. I think I'm
hold on a
tired.
minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold up.
Give me one.
I know I've been a
second.
gremlin tonight. I understand that.
A gremlin?
Yeah.
Bathwater gremlin.
The most
That is never a
water-
sentence I want to hear again.
I
Yeah.
am the bathwater gremlin.
Someone changed my name in the server. I can do it. I'm a mod.
Don't change your name in the server because it's going to fuck up the overlays.
It would be funny.
Be pretty funny.
Where would I go? I would go where Nessa is.
Okay. So Lorenthal is going to haste as his main action, and because of haste, he gets second. So what he is going to do is he is going to cast a cheeky little fireball, and he is going to go big money, no whammies, and do that at 5th level. So that'll be 37 damage on, let's see, how many guys? That'll be a 20-foot radius. He's not going to hit the... Actually, he is, because Lorenthal can, like, just, like, not do damage to you guys.
Could I, like, if he needs it, I can flash of genius him.
Feel
Oh, wait,
immortal,
no.
man.
He doesn't need it. So
Cool.
that's gonna hit. So there's 15 of these guys, and then yeah, that's gonna hit. The leader, 10 of these guys, and these 3 at the back as well. So they all need to make dex saves.
Oh,
That's
wait!
gonna fail.
Sorry.
That's gonna fail. That's a nat 1. That is all. They are all gonna fail. So that is going to be 37 points of damage to each of them. Give me a second. Because I forgot how many of these guys there were and only marked down 10. Okay, so that's going to be... They're brought down to that. Okay, and they're all brought down to that. Okay, so what he is then going to do He's going to use his bonus action to fight. He's going to move. Actually, he doesn't need the bonus action. He can just move up. And come face to face with the Ashen Rider. And he is going to end his turn there. Gary, you are up.
Yes, I am. I had something cool planned, but it would require being able to speak. But at the risk of repeating myself, hypnotic pattern does not require a vocal component. Since I can't hear, we'll go completely visual. We have already been bored to death by the provost's speech at the faculty meeting. Behold the PowerPoint.
No!
It is a 30-foot cube going that away and that away.
Mm-hmm.
So the big bad and all of
A bitch in the back.
angels from
The bitch in the
the
back.
right side of the bridge over to the right all need to make a wisdom save. Actually, never mind. Never mind. Just realizing it is a charm effect, so they're going to be immune. I don't know whether the big bad's going to be immune.
All of them are immune to being charmed.
Okay.
There goes my entire fucking subclass.
Yeah, mine too. Okay.
What,
So
Eli?
Gary's going to move up just a little bit, and his spider gives off a pulse, and anybody who's taken some damage gets some fresh temp HP.
Oh, thank you.
10 of them.
Heckin' yeah.
Gary, I will say if you want to use your action for something else, you can.
I would love to, but I'm hunting through trying to see what does not take a vocal component.
Hold on, I can quickly check for you.
Tell you what, can you come back to me and Gary would know?
I can. I'm literally just checking here. It won't take me long to go through it. The only thing I can see so far is absorb elements. Yeah.
No, there's not much.
Throw something.
You can eat something,
Throw-
yeah.
Throw
Catapult
something.
doesn't have a somatic component.
Ooh. Don't think I took catapult. No, I did not.
Yeah, absorb elements is literally the only spell on your entire spell list that that doesn't have that, and hypnotic pattern are the only two that don't have verbal components.
Well, shit.
Okay, it is gonna be Drax's turn, so he is going to. You've moved where you want to move, Gary? Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll probably duck back again when he's done.
Okay. Drax is going to bonus action Misty Step. So he's going to appear behind the Ashen Rider. So he is going to get flanking, and with his Moonblade in hand, is just going to start fucking swinging. Get to roll that at advantage. Oh, that's going to be a crit.
Woo.
And he gets 2 attacks, so we'll go again. That's a crit again.
What? Oh, because you... Did you roll 19?
It's showing a 20 on the dice.
I might be looking at the wrong thing. It doesn't matter.
Sweet. Okay. So that's going to be double crits. Oh, this is interesting. I forgot the property that I gave this Moonblade. I need to check something here. Because this could be very funny.
Not well.
Like, absolute hilarity is what this could end up being. So, what essentially happens is Drac misty steps behind the Ashen Rider, takes out his Moonblade, which Moonblades get assigned a number of properties, and the properties that I rolled when I was rolling for this Moonblade, one of them was Vorpal. And when you roll a 20 on the die for rolling for a Vorpal, you behead the creature. So,
oh my!
Drac, after seeing his dad lay into this creature, but is like, anything you can do, I can do better. Basically, Misty steps behind him, swings with a blade, and decapitates the Ashen Rider. So that's something you guys don't have to deal with.
Was that the bitch in the back?
Yeah, it was the bitch
in the back.
It's now the headless bitch in the back.
Well,
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
And he just shrugs his shoulders and is like, anyone else want to do anything? Speaking of which, it is now your turn, Rune. And Drac kind of nods to you and is like, your move.
I'm gonna use my fireball. Because they're immune to all charms, yeah?
Yeah.
Does that include Heartbreaker?
No, they'll still take the damage from Heartbreaker.
But the charm won't work.
Yeah, because, Yeah, but they'll still take the sanity damage.
Every time?
Every time you use Heartbreaker, whatever is hit by Heartbreaker takes the sanity damage.
I know, but I thought that relied on them becoming charmed.
Let me look at your character sheet. Because I don't think it does.
Custom-made subclasses.
Or is the subsequent damage contingent on just taking the initial one? Oh. Either way, that's a single target one, and I want AoE. I'll use the spell scroll.
Yeah, no, they still take the sanity damage. So,
Okay.
So if they fail, they take 10d8 sanity damage and become charmed.
Right.
If they succeed on the save, they take half the damage and resist the charm effect. So, although they don't get the charm effect, they still take the sanity damage.
Which means they have to do the saves.
Yeah, which means that their subsequent wisdom saves are fucked.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, either way, I'm gonna use the
Scroll.
Yes. The fireball scroll.
Okay.
And I'm gonna place it so I hit the 3 bitches and as many of the line of bitches. And not... I don't know if that's dad or baby boy in the front. But
That's Drac, that's closer.
That's baby boy in the front.
okay, then yeah, but without hitting Drac. So, I guess it'll go, here. Here-ish. So it hits all
Okay. It's 20-foot
all of
radius.
them.
Oh, this is the one I gave you?
Yeah.
Moist.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yes.
So you hit the 3 bitches in the back, but you also hit all but 6 of these.
Yes, excellent. Okay, so I'm just gonna... It's a 5th level fireball, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's a dex save
Yeah.
from all of them. Ow. Oh my god.
What's your
19. Lose.
So
Lose.
one of them's a nat 20 on the dice and the other's a 15.
No, it's not.
So fortunately for you, the Battle Force Angels only have a +1 to their dex. So with a 16 they will still fail. The 3 bitches at the back, however, will succeed. It's a nat 20, it's a success.
Okay.
Listen, we got rid of the bitch in the back. We're
A
doing
bitch
well.
in the back.
The bitch in
Okay,
the back
so
is
I'll
dead.
just
We're doing well.
let me just find the damage thing on my actual spell list and just roll it from there. 5th level fireball. Roll. 34.
Nice.
34. Okay. So you wipe out all but 6 of these.
Yes, good. And then I would like to what type of damage is this? Is this fire damage? Yes. I will Scorching Ray the 3 bitches.
Whoa.
Give me a second. That did not do what it was supposed to.
Okay. I'm gonna roll anyway.
Yeah, roll away.
Okay. Yeesh. Yeesh.
Okay, so the 3... What did you roll in those?
A 19, a 14, and a 14.
One of them will hit.
Yeah, I figured. So I guess in order, the one on the left gets smacked.
Okay.
And that'll be for 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage.
And that'll be it.
Okay. Stania is up. Has anyone actually taken any damage?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Ben.
Ben has.
Ben has taken damage.
Personally
Tristania.
attacked. I actually realized something. I fucked up. I cast mirror image on myself, and I was meant to roll to see if you hit the mirror images rather than me. So I
Okay.
didn't have to use the shield.
Whoopsies.
So that was dumb. I did
Well-
it dumb. I will not forget.
In any case, how much damage have you taken, Ben?
I am currently on 53 hit points,
Out of
but
a
I
total
also
of-
have 88. And I also have 10 temp HP from the dock.
Okay, so you are instantly going to get 24. You're going to get 29 points of healing from Tristania.
Oh,
as
for a
she,
second I was like,
she's given you a 3rd level cure wounds, which because Beacon of Hope is still active, it heals for max.
appreciate you.
Then-
Well, I actually can't say that.
Hold on, give me a second, because not all her spells are showing, but you know it's fine.
My turn's done. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, no worries, go for it. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking up the spell. because I need to check if this is a bonus action or an action. It is an action. That's fine. Okay. That is Tristania's turn. It is now the turn of Capito.
The last 6 of the battle line, they're all floating, aren't they?
Yeah.
No.
Which means very little to Capito.
Oh, sure.
Because he takes
Means
out
very
his
little
dragon
to-
sword. And he's actually gonna go from here. And use the special ability of his dragon sword. Of his Dragon's Wrath weapon. So he unleashes a cone of destructive energy. But because of a couple of abilities he has, he can essentially extend how wide this is. So these guys all need to make dex saving throws. Hold on, I dropped the dice. It's going to be DC 18, so that'll... Actually, it'll be DC 16, but they fail that with a 14, and then... Got to the 3 bitches at back. Take on that. They will fail that too. Needs to roll... $10, 14, 15. $20, 26. So we'll take 26 points of damage. The ones at the side here will go kaput. And 3 of these will take 28. Which brings them down to this. That's Capito's turn done. Ayaka, you're up.
Yeah, she's just gonna do the same old and lob a fireball. She has no patience for these people, so she'll just swoop, lob a fireball in the lot of them.
Okay.
We'll do 5th level with the staff. So Dex 19, please.
Dex 19.
Yes, sir.
Fail. Yeah, they'll fail that. So
That would be 42 fire damage to the lot of them, please. Kaboom.
okay, they're not looking good.
Great. I'm gonna bonus action and like how not looking good are they?
As in, an Athanasios attack could kill one of them each.
Okay, I don't know if I got that, so I'm gonna.
Athanasios is like 2 turns, so it's these 3 will go next, and then it will be Athanasios. So,
well, I'll just do. She's gonna wave her hand in the air and just go ahead and for the swag and lulls send a water blast at each of them because I can do 3
okay.
to go up, like fear water guns 3 of them. Number 1 is a 31 to hit. Number 2 is a nat 1, so that misses. The last one is, oh man, roll 2 now. One. Oh no, that's a 7. Ha! I looks like a 1. So the last one is a 20. So the middle one misses then,
Yeah.
presumably. Okay. So
Well, it's an AC 18, so anything 18 and up will hit.
Okay, so the 2 on either side will get hit. The first one, the one on the left on our screen, will take 15 points of damage, and the one on the right will take 8. As they both get splashed with water, incidentally, they're vulnerable to lightning damage. Whoop-de-doo.
This is definitely an Athanasius angle then. The one on the left does not look good at all. Barely if they were standing rather than flying, they'd be barely fucking standing. But their wings are barely holding them off the ground at this point. At this point, it is their turn. So... they are going to see that you cast that spell,
Yeah?
and because bitches can fly,
Sure, but just gonna fly.
bitches gonna fly.
How high up are they?
They're about 40 feet above,
What's the fucking move speed? Jesus.
100 feet.
Oh, Jesus wept. Okay. Yeah.
And actually, I will say the one that was on 1 HP was like not what wouldn't have been 40 foot up, would have only been about 15.
So
That
can
makes
head
it
up.
either.
Anyway.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. Right. So they are all going to swing at you, Ayaka.
Okay.
So they each make 2 melee attacks.
Sure.
That's a nat 1. And what's your armor class?
Natural 19, but I do have shield, so we'll see.
Okay. These are shit rolls. Oh my god. Okay, so these 2 will hit. So that's a 23 and a 25.
Okay. Yeah, why the fuck not? I'll just shield that 23 and the 25 will hit.
And 25 will hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be... First 1, 2, 3, 4... So that's going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That'll be 22 points of damage.
Okay, from the one to hit? Sure thing.
They roll absolute fucking shit.
Oh, it's great for me.
That is their turn. Athanasius, you're
Yeah.
up.
And just for the sake, for a point of note, Ayaka does not look impressed. She just looks at them and is like, you suck.
Are they all in melee range? Or
Yeah.
Bayaka?
Yeah, because I'm on the ground, so...
Yeah,
I-
so they've swooped down to get in melee range of Ayaka. So
I'm gonna
you-
bonk this
yeah,
thing in the face.
Yeah, you can get in range to bonk them.
Actually, you know what I can do? I can actually run around like this. Like, get advantage on those attacks, so...
Go for it.
Hooray, fighter is all about positioning. Let's go. Alright. Avantage. That's good. It's 1 and an 18, so a 30.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And they're vulnerable to lightning damage, apropos of nothing, so it's gonna be 16 piercing.
Yeah, so that one dies out of the 1 HP left.
Oh. And 16 lightning damage just for the overkill. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Turn it into fried chicken.
Lightning blast the carcass.
For real. Double 15s. There we go. So it's going to be 13 piercing damage and
Sorry, what did you get to hit?
27
Sweet. How many piercing
and
damage?
18. 13 and 18. So
Yeah, Dad added 18 HP total left.
cool. And then whoop, skip round again.
Nastiest cleanup batter.
And nat 20. So that's going to be
Pretty sure I was that too.
See, when you get nat 20s regularly, you don't really react to them.
20 piercing damage.
Dad.
And no, but
Light damage, man.
and 18 lightning damage.
Athanasius, how do you want to do this?
Fuck!
Basically, he's a speedy boy. He just runs around the back, having you done all the hard work, and literally goes snooker cue style. And on each time, the thing just sizzles, goes and just squawks.
I don't think I've ever seen a player get so many consecutive how you want to do this.
You're literally
And like it's every session. It's every
unfazed
session
at
we
this
have
point.
combat.
Well, yeah, because Athenias is the speediest one and just murks everything at the end.
and gets so many attacks, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Y'all
think
have spells. I have
I
left,
have
right,
bonk.
good night. Like as a
so? You'll notice that the boss music is still playing.
Shut up. No, it's
Continuing.
not. My ears don't work.
So
My ears.
coming out of the gates, you see.
Is it the battle, the foot soldiers as well?
It's
How
it's
would
the,
you fuck off?
the foot soldiers coming out first.
We should maybe. This is just a above the board Brandon suggestion. Maybe we shouldn't bunch up because we're all in a cluster right now.
Like I can move fairly quickly.
I can fly, so I'll probably start doing that my next turn.
No.
Imagining the party watching all this and just be like, for fuck's sake.
No, I'm just channeling my full Irish, just like, would you ever fuck off? Like,
Yeah.
bolt
No,
your rocket.
literally though.
Okay, so these
shut
five
the fucking dry shite, like.
these five appear, and then three of the big ones.
Oh, the Ashen Riders.
Yeah, of the Ashen Riders, of the bitch in the back. Appear.
She got more bitches.
We
got more bitches.
At this point,
She had more bitches in the back.
you hear quick footsteps behind you,
Turn around.
and
Nakama.
as you turn around, Athanasios, you recognize two of these figures very, very well. As you see your
My
mums,
mother's
Lynera
coming
and
to the
Phaelora,
Avengers theme.
yeah, to the fucking Avengers theme
Mums!
music,
Mama. ooh.
followed by Markareth Deeptide, Ariana Sunfury. It's literally doing the fucking Avengers theme right now.
This is
Rayloria Anastasia and Kyrie and Undaline as Alfaria's squad has made the appearance.
a lot of people.
So can we just like
We
part
go?
the seas and let them bolt forward and just
Oh,
Clean
we
up.
could just go.
Yeah.
Lorenthal, can you
guys.
can you call a taxi for me, the Duck, and Ayaka? That would be great.
Fucking Linaria and Phaelora come up to you. Athanasius like, "You alright, kiddo? You doing okay?"
Oh yeah, man. You know, it's funny that we have very different accents, Mom. No, yeah.
Of course
Honestly,
we do,
like,
darling.
these things haven't even been able to touch me, to be honest. Sorry, I might have killed Cat. Oh, yeah, no, honestly, it's been kind of, like, I just kind of found that these things are kind of skits. But honestly, the wizards have just been, like, hurling shit at them, like, kind of non-stop, and I've just kind of been going around like a snooker cue and just bursting them open like tangerines.
And they both like reach inside your helmet and cup either side of your cheek and like, be safe, alright? It's a big battle to come. Lorenthal, you keep him safe, you understand? And like, fucking Lionera points the sword and was like, don't worry, he knows what he's doing, we'll be fine.
I'm a big lad, man. Honestly, I'll be fine.
We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you, darling. And
where Geraldine is crying.
Where's the accents, Eli? What's going on?
look, I still have a sore throat from the past like fucking 4 weeks.
Okay,
so you can all shut the fuck up.
Okay, drink some bathwater, you'll be fine.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Brennan needs the bathwater.
Alfarius and Aramis, who's been like this whole time has just been casting wards this entire time. That strangely sound like a doorbell.
Mercy.
Them, Alfarius, Athanasius' two mums, and Aramis charge into the Sea of Angels and quite biblically make them part like the fucking Red Sea. So they all get moved out of your path, and the rest of you get clear and are able to charge into the temple doors.
Let's go!
Now, you then...
Incidentally, that was my doorbell. That's why I ran off.
Is that a pony?
You'll find yourselves here.
Not a pony.
Death pony.
Literally.
The worst MLPAU.
I'm not going to get you to assemble just yet. So don't assemble just yet. Because we need to bring the music to a lull here.
No.
Because
No.
the six figures that you see standing, a couple of them you do expect. So you see the usurper queen herself in front, Thessala Hermine. To her left, you see the Archon of the Triumvirate. To her right, you see Celestia in purple, and her armor has changed from that blue and silver to purple and gold, and the chest piece is almost in the shape of a maw of a spider. The crown atop her head and holding the sword. Two figures behind her are the ones that are most shocking to each one of you, especially to you, Rune, as you see your matron, Nephele Alisek, and to her left, the guild mistress of Krakengard, Ralia Shaleron. And behind them, you see this impossible looking angel with the black eyes and porcelain skin, but much larger than the others, and wielding a very ominous looking scythe. A scythe that was familiar from the murals that you saw on your way to the temple, Rune. And at this point, they step forward, and the angel flies above here, and Ralia turns to him and is like, "It seems it's about time we have a conversation, my friends." Do you charge, or are you willing to have the conversation first?
Can I speak?
Yeah, you can speak.
Okay, I wasn't sure because of that silence that was.
Yeah, we'll say the silence is faded at this point.
Did we
Okay.
walk in from the bottom of this map?
Yeah, you walked in from the bottom of the map. Don't set up your tokens just yet.
Okay.
Because there's something
I
I
think
need to do.
Rune is not doing well.
Okay.
What is there to talk about? You guys want to become the rulers of the universe and make sure we all just go quietly into the night? That's what it seems like. I just want to go home.
What
But
do you
it seems
really
like
know
you'll
about
fuck
this
up everything
continent?
there too.
Ben's like, I just work here, man.
What do you even know about this continent? Do you know anything of the political situation that has been going on here the past hundreds of years?
At this point, I
Right.
just looks at it, just says, don't know, don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
truly
in fairness,
doesn't matter at a certain point. Once you decide, hey, I'm going to usher in an eldritch horror to wipe out anyone who doesn't agree with me. Doesn't matter what they disagree with, they disagree. And then think, hey, you know who else might disagree? Everybody in Altenian. So I say, fuck you and fuck your angel. And then my gun.
Yeah, at this point, Ayako also look up after saying that. She says, you have conspired to open up the plains between, or open rifts between the plains, and that is a cardinal sin that the Oshiro clan cannot abide by. If I do not succeed here, rest assured that my clan and my country will come down you like the wrath of God themselves. So, there's not really much to talk about. Well, maybe there is, but only after your sizzling corpse is disintegrating into the wind.
Oh my god. Helga.
Nessa's
Laura?
gonna step.
Yeah, no, step ahead.
Nessa's gonna kind of go in front of everyone and kind of put both of her hands up and. What do you want? What is there to say that would make us change our mind? I'm listening.
Celestia pipes up for the first time. It's like, do you know what the lives are like of the people of Kalakura just across the water? Do you know what it is like to be under the thumb of the Venador Imperium? For us to scrounge every day for a morsel of food, for the hope that your children aren't conscripted into war? Do you know what it's like to not have a choice and be left begging and screaming at the sky every single night for something, someone to come and save you? Tell me, do you know how much people outside of your purview suffer? No, you don't, because all you think about is yourselves and your perfect little lives with your academic schools in far-off lands, or your fancy temples and fancy guilds here. You know nothing of the suffering that we experience outside.
Ben, like, this pisses Ben off. Ben steps over and is like, don't you presume what I know. Don't you presume where I came from. My family thought I was dead for many years. I didn't tell them where I was. Just because I could. And I had to provide for myself. I had to do everything for myself. I've lied to everyone I've ever known because I wanted to protect myself. Do not presume I don't know suffering. Do not presume that none of us don't know what suffering is.
It's apples and oranges, Benjamin. You haven't buried your entire village.
I have actually. Parents were murdered in front of me. Everyone I know. Even me. Don't presume.
And you found a god that was willing to give you power. We are not so unalike. The matron
I wasn't
of
given
spiders,
power. I learnt it. I dragged myself up from the dirt. I'll admit I put myself in. But don't presume you know what any of us have gone through.
After that, I think Rune's gonna step forward to stand near Nessa. And a level of heartbreak, devastation that no one has ever really seen Rune like, except for probably the matron when she first arrived in Nixterina. And say, I don't need to give a great speech about what I've seen. You all know what it is I saw and went through. And I don't understand. Like, matron, I don't why.
this world has been this world. We have been papering over the cracks for years. The gods pick their champions, yes, but what intervening do they actually do? And you can hear in her voice, she sounds fucking broken. Like, this is resigned to, this is the only option she has. Like, it won't be long until they come here. We are on the front lines. And we cannot constantly rely on him to send the tidal wave to drive back the Imperium ships. At this point, she's pointing at Lorenthal, and it's like, I'm sorry, Lorenthal, but you're not always going to be around to save us. We need the power to save ourselves. And you can see, especially in the eyes of Celestia, there's kind of different, like, expressions on each of these. The Sala looks stone-faced. She's not said much. For her, this is someone who wants power, who is hungry for it. The Archon expression doesn't give away much. The other three look desperate, as if they're starving and they're willing to steal and kill to get even a bite of bread. Something has driven them to this point that they feel that they've got no other choice, and they are not content with this choice. But it's, as far as they're concerned, you get a good sense of this Rune because of your abilities to read people. They feel this is the only choice they have left. Do you look over at the angel and you sense something else? Even Thessala didn't have this level of demeanor. This angel gives off this air of authority that you have not, even the leaders of your cult didn't exude this. This is a being who's gives off the same level of aura of power as a champion of a god. And the angel comes forward and turns to you all. and simply says, "He will usher us into a new era. You will either accept that willingly or we will drag you kicking and screaming." And she raises her scythe, slams it into the ground, and suddenly you see this blackness start expanding and expanding and expanding beyond quickly, and you all fall. Much like the three of you from Mightfon fell as you came through the portal at the very start when you arrived here in Shaldaera. And you fall and you fall and you fall, and all you see is blackness, and you don't even hear the sound of you falling. It's complete silence for an endless amount of time. It feels like weeks, months that you're falling. And suddenly you softly land on this like black and gold marble is what it looks like. And you see blue flames light this kind of walkway that you find yourselves on. Water on either side. You see a figure in front of you. This figure with skin paler than Nessa's. This black dress. Hair not just the same color as those flames, but almost like it's made of the flames. And she turns around, and Nessa, this is someone very, very familiar to you. As you all turn around, as she turns around, you all see the goddess of death herself, Kerida, standing in front of you. She's like, "Well, it seems quite the predicament that we've got ourselves into, isn't it?" And that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Wait, is death betraying us?
We'll find out next week.
Find out next session.
What the fuck, dude?
On ADID.
I will say, Nessa, you know this place, you know where you are. You're in the realm of Kerida. You guys have just been sent to the underworld.
Great.
Where's the puppy?
Yeah, can we take a Cerberus
Rune
back
could
with
very much use petting a dog right now.
Yeah, take a Cerberus back with us.
I can give you
Don't
my
tempt
bird.
her.
Meet my fluffy friend.
No, really though.
So, that is where we finish up for tonight.
Nice.
And we will pick up next week, guys, for the final episode of
Hey-o.
Exploring Shaldaera.
What?
Yay!
Guys,
Final boss fight.
Wow.
final
We're
boss
fighting
fight.
Death herself.
Or
Or something. Death is nearby. Either way.
Not that nearby.
right. I will say that Nessa gets a bit of a sense of what has happened to the situation here. Kirida's not betrayed you. You guys have like
We got yoinked.
you guys have been sent to the underworld, but we'll talk about the ramifications of that as we get back into things next week. Now let me see who is live at the minute that we can go and say hello to. I know Perception Studios were live earlier, and as fortune would have, they still are. So let us go and say hello to our friends at Perception Studio. I have no idea what they are doing tonight. They've said it's special events, so it sounds like it could be fun. So
Fair enough.
we will go and say hello to them. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for my wonderful players for engaging in multiple rounds of combat and all the shenanigans. And we will see you guys next week for the final episode.
This was the penultimate one.
This was the
The
penultimate
ultimate.
episode. We will see you in
ultimate.
the ultimate episode, the finale of Exploring
The
Shaldaera.
final countdown.
Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.